All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Edwin back again for Strictly Comics. Let me just double check just to make sure that I'm live and I'm not having any kind of issues or anything like that. Let's see. Right now it's on Game Swappers. Let me take it off him for a second. All right. All right, everybody. So we are now back in full swing of our regularly scheduled program with affordable auctions on Sundays now. I want to thank everybody for stopping by already. We have looks like we got 32 people already in the house. Guys, thank you so much. I think everybody here is anxious not only to buy, but I think there's some people that's anxious to slang some books. We got 3 first appearances today. One of them is not here yet. He should be on the way here soon. When he jumps on, we'll introduce him. But I want to kind of go along down to the panel, not really in any particular order, but I will give it over to TacomaComics, who is a first appearance here on Strictly Comics. Tacoma, how are you doing, brother? What's going on with you?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks, Edwin, for having me. Really appreciate it. I'm excited to be here. You know, I like going on the different auctions, and it's a new one for me. Hopefully, I got some good books for the people out there. Hopefully they got some good money from me. It should be a blast.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you're here, man. I felt kind of bad when you wanted to do auctions and I was doing it at the same time. And I was like, man, I've always hated that. So
yeah,
I was like, why not just have them come on and, everybody, almost anybody's welcome as long as you got some content you're putting on YouTube or people know you or know you pretty good on Instagram. I'm open to people coming on. So thanks for joining us, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And next is Game Swappers. I think a lot of you guys have known him. I mean, he's been all over the place. I think he was even on last night as well. So Game Swappers, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you for this opportunity. This is my first time, and I hope I have some books for you guys to spend your money on. That's what it's about. We want your money, so.
I'm sure you do, man. I've seen some of the stuff that you sell, and you got some pretty straight fire stuff. So I don't think that you will disappoint.
I try. I try. Me and the wife, we try to get stuff.
All right. So last but not least, until the other guys show up, we have Keep It Thoro. You guys know him from his channel, Keep It Thoro, aka Thoro Kiburo. I still haven't got that name out of my head yet, but Thoro, how are you doing, brother?
You know what time it is, man. I'm back in here. Got to get back in that ring, man. You guys know how I do. Yeah, today, guys, is going to be a special one for me. As always, want to say big thank you to Strictly Comics for having me. If you guys didn't hear me last night, I made an announcement that anything that I do sell tonight, 100% of the proceeds is going to be going to my people in Puerto Rico and Australia. I'm going to be splitting whatever funds I make tonight. They're going through some really tough times in Puerto Rico and Australia. So I thought that'd be a great way to start off the year. I made some good money last night. So this is my time for giving right now. So appreciate you guys and everybody that comes out here and shows support. Once again, man, nothing but bangers, yo. You already know what time it is.
Oh man, that's very generous of you. I really appreciate that. A lot of generosity been going around, a lot of charity and stuff like that. So just to give you guys just a real quick update, we did do about $6,000 for the Hero Initiative this year. Nice. I got to finish crunching the numbers and make sure everybody gets their items. And I also have to kind of double check just to make sure that people have sent their items out. But once all that is official, we'll do a live stream. Maybe the end of the month, maybe beginning of February, I'm not sure, and then we'll just go ahead and send that payment on over to the Hero Initiative. But I couldn't do none of that stuff without you guys. So I really want to thank the community for donating, for donating money, for buying items. I want to thank you guys so much because without you, we definitely could not make this happen. Also, before I forget, you guys see the PayPal emails on the lower left-hand side of every panel member. I also went ahead and put it in the item description or in the description of the video. So it's also there if you guys need to look. That way, nobody gets confused on where to send any money because for the past 4 weeks, everybody's been sending money to Strictly Comics. You're not going to do that this time. So don't send me the money for items that they sell, okay?
Hey, how do I
But
change it? I just put TacomaComics there. I didn't put my.
you'll have to kind of go back out
I'll be
and
back.
then come back in. Okay. So let me just go down through the chat real quick, guys. But real quick, go ahead and give us a like if you don't mind. It definitely helps us. I don't want to bombard you with this, but it really, really helps out with the algorithms. Please give us a like if you haven't already. I'm going to go ahead and go down. I had Whitewell Comics, who was first. We got Wink Inc. We got TacomaComics. We got Jeff M. We got Help Me Find My Keys. That's a really good name. I like that name. Eric the Beast is in the house. Comics for All People. Comically Flawed is in the house. What's going on, Adam? Who else we got? Tony NY Jr. is in the house. Huggably Soft. A lot of familiars. Ed D Comics and Games. Who else? Contender. How you doing, Contender? Who else do we have in here? Oh gosh. Steven Spock and Sorrow's in the house. And Sorrow's been the MVP of the charity auction, that's for sure. I think he bought like half of what we sold last week. Who else do we have? I think that's about it. I think we're all caught up. Mr. Unknown Comics in the house. How you doing, Mr. Unknown? Who else? I think that's everybody. Roman Curtis from the D is in the house. Let me get Tacoma back in here. All right, who else is here? Hawaiian Punch is here. How you doing, Hawaiian Punch? Meta, I don't know if I'm saying that name right. Metaphorical.
Yeah.
Okay. Metaphorical's in the house. Big Ben is in the house. I think Big Lion Cat, Universe X, Lana Spinoza, Rag 718. All right, I think that's everybody. Jeff Comics. Okay. All right, great. Jay Salsa. All right, thank you guys. And WhoDat's in the house. WhoDat, the link is was sent to you, so whenever you're ready, bro. J Rod's in the house. What's up, J Rod? All right, so let me just go over just a few rules real quick, guys. Adam is usually the one that kind of goes over that. He's not here today. He is not feeling so well, so make sure you bombard his social media with thoughts and love so that make him feel better. Some of the rules that we got to go over is number one, guys, you guys got to be 18 years or older. Also, shipping costs is really going to depend on the seller. Some of the shipping costs are a little bit different. I kind of wish WhoDat was, because I would have him go over some of the updates with the United States Postal Service. On the 26th, they're actually going to raise their shipping costs, guys. So all shipping costs, at least for the United States Postal Service, is going to go up anywhere from 40 to 75 cents, depending on if it's priority, first class, or what. But he sent that to me the other day, and I had no idea. If you guys are in Canada, I'm pretty sure that the guys are willing to send to Canada if you're willing to pay for the shipping costs. I know me personally, I don't have a problem with that. What is the shipping cost? I don't know. I think that for a slab, I can usually ship a slab to Canada for like $25. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, if the cost is different from your neck of the woods or what. I'm gonna have somewhat of a timer. It's not gonna be like how it was during the charity auction. I am gonna have more of a 2 to 3, maybe 4-minute timer. I'm gonna be kind of feeling people out, stuff like that a little bit. If I see that there's not a lot of movement, we'll put on a quick timer just to kind of keep it moving, as Adam says. And I think, as Thoro says, this is not really the platform to be doing any sniping. It just isn't. Once bids reach to about $100, it's going to go into $5 increments at that point. No dollar increments after that. No, even before that, no, 25 and a penny or 25 and 25 cents or anything like that. It's all going to be dollar increments. If the timer is done, only one person has placed a bid on an item, then that person is the winner, unless there's 2 or more bidders bidding on an item. In this case, we'll go into what's called overtime auction, to where it'll just be between the 2 of them until they fold. But at any point before someone folds, anybody else can actually still jump in and make a bid. Once you fold, guys, you cannot bid anymore. We kind of let those rules be broken for the charity auction because we're trying to raise money. I don't want to disappoint anybody here, so we're going to enforce those rules here today. So once you fold, guys, you can't come back in unless the guys introduce another book, like if it's a builder lot or something like that, and guys start adding stuff, then you can jump back in, because obviously that may change your mind. First time bidders, or bidders who we're not really familiar with, we just ask that you pay right away before you bid on anything else. Once you guys do that, as Thoro and Adam and Big E say, welcome to the family. I do ask that everybody please pay friends and family or someone you trust. If you decide that you do not want to pay with that method and you want to pay with goods and services, guys, you need to add 3%. Okay, add 3%. I think that what I might start doing is giving a total for friends and family and then a total for the 3% cost, because we don't really want to give eBay any fees, any of the money that we're trying to make from the items that we sell. Also, I think you guys are benefiting pretty heavily because you don't have to pay any taxes. So please keep that in mind. Also, after you guys have won an item, please put in your real name and your address. Actually, most people have been doing a really, really good job. If you won something, just put in like, hey, this is Thoro, Thoro, and then my real name and address. Just put in a little bit of work. Maybe it takes a couple of extra seconds to do that, but it really helps us because it doesn't naturally populate like how it does on eBay. So definitely keep that in mind, you guys. I think that's it. Unless any of you guys know of anything that I am forgetting, please say so.
If you guys have IG, also put your IG info in there too. Just so, usually what I do is like, if you have IG, I'll send you a picture of your number. If you don't, then I'll just take a picture of it on my phone in case anything happens and I have it on my record. But it's better if you have IG, so that way you can send me an email like, hey, I bought this book too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So with all that being said, I'm gonna go last.
You gotta be 18 years old. 18 years old, guys, for all this. So 18 years old to participate, 18 years old to view, because you already know, man, you don't want Copa coming after you.
Yeah, right. Right now we got 82 people watching. Thank you so much, guys. Just put in the chat real quick. I'm actually thinking about running an auction during Super Bowl. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. If you guys want us to run an auction during Super Bowl, put it in the chat. I can definitely multitask and watch the game and still do auctions, but let me know in the chat if you guys are interested. Who wants to go first? Does anybody want to start us out?
I'll do it.
Tacoma, you want to start us out? Okay.
Nobody else wants to go.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so Tacoma, you're up, bro.
All right, so it's crazy. Rebirth was 3 years ago, and it seems like Rebirth is a new thing, but it's 3 years ago. So let's see what we got here. First of all, whoever wins gets to choose a Star Wars Pez dispenser for all my auctions, or an unopened pack of Yo MTV Rap cards.
Wow. What's the date on that?
1991.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I got enough. All right. This is just going to be a nice starter lot. People looking to build some little keys and get some first appearances. Here we go. This is the one-shot. $8 shipping. We're going to start it at $10 for this lot. So this is a second print. There are two of the tiniest. Oh, you look up really close. See, that's my good camera. I should use my personal computer, not the school one. There's 4 tiny ticks. There's the second printing of Rebirth, Flash number 1. That is the first cameo of Godspeed. There's number 2. That is the second cameo of Godspeed. There's number 3. There's number 4. That is the first appearance of the Negative Speed Force. There's number 5. That's the big money book here. This is the first full appearance of Godspeed. Number 6. This is the first cover appearance of Godspeed. And then just because I like big numbers, we got 7 and 8 in there. So we'll start that off at $10. $8 shipping. Hey guys.
All right, so it looks like the bids are already coming in. We got Wink Geek at 10. We got Sansaro at 11. Wink Geek back at 12. Now, I wasn't paying attention. How many issues did you say that was total?
This is 1 through 8 plus the Rebirth one-shot. The Rebirth one-shot and number 1 are second printings.
So 9 issues.
And if we get it up to 20, we'll throw the DC Universe Rebirth. This is, I believe, the third printing with Flash on the cover. If we hit 20.
Sincero at 15. Christopher Joy, I got your message, man. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you, bro. I've been busy. Please forgive me. I'm glad your books arrived to you safely. Wink Ink at 20.
All right, so this is in there now.
All right. Sincero folds. So right now, Wink Ink is the high bidder at $20. It was just between him and Sincero. Does anybody else want a piece of this action? Anybody want to go 21? Sincero says he'll be nice enough to let him win. Okay.
Yeah, it works all around for everybody, man.
Yeah. All right, so it's about 10 issues right now, 10, 11 issues right now since it got up to 20. Does anybody want to go 21? It is going to be $8 shipping. I didn't really know that the Godspeed was a thing. I remember buying those, but has his hype and popularity gone up over the past few years?
Gone up, but it's one of the ones that hasn't been forgotten and gone away.
Okay. Is he going to show up on the CW or something, or what?
I think so. I think you're going to find him one of those TV shows with Warner Brothers.
Okay.
That would be my guess, yeah.
Can you get any faster than Godspeed?
Like Super Godspeed.
Super
Godspeed times infinity plus 1, no backsies.
Yeah, I thought the Super Saiyans couldn't get any more powerful than the yellow hair. Now they've gone blue and purple and.
It's his comics, man. You know, as long as somebody else gets on the book, they'll find a new way to invent a new thing to make it new.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so he's already been on CW for 2 seasons. I didn't know that.
Oh wow, neither did I. Yeah, I'm not watching it. I'll say going once to Wink Ink for $20. Going once to Wink Ink.
We got somebody with Boondocks in the name. I like that, man.
Yeah. Oh, I love that show.
Man, I'm good sending this to Wink Ink. Don't want to waste anybody's time.
Okay. We'll say sold to Wink Ink. Congratulations, Wink Ink, for $20 plus $8 shipping. Please send friends and family or add $2 to your total, which would be $30 total. All right, cool. All right, so things are on a roll.
Just one thing, Wink Ink, type in the chat if you want Yo MTV Raps cards or you want a Pez dispenser. You got 4 to choose from.
Let me see. All right, so who wants to go next? Thoro, you want to go next?
Yeah, that's cool. I'm good.
All right, doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, don't matter to me either, man.
Okay. Let me keep in order here.
All right, guys. Like I said, everything that I'm showing here tonight is going 100% to Puerto Rico and Australia. So this is going to be a nice little Spider-Man lot. It's going to be an Amazing Spider-Man 178 right here. This is a newsstand. All right, beautiful freaking copy that's near mint. We also have Spider-Man 2099. This is the J. Scott Campbell, #1 J. Scott Campbell variant. Also have the Marvel Milestone Edition, Amazing Fantasy #15. I also have Blip, the video game magazine. Very first time that they show the first Spider-Man game ever. And here's a cool one that I really don't want to give away, but is going to a good cause. This is a cell from the animated series of Spider-Man in the 90s. Him against Doc Ock. Okay, I'm going to start this off at $10, guys. This is all going to charity. So there you guys have it. Nice.
And shipping going to be $8?
Yeah, shipping is going to be $8, guys. Everything is going to be priority.
Okay, we got Sincero in at 15. Big line at 10.
Floor is like you got the craziest rare shit. Yeah, man. that's what I'm about, man. I try finding rarities as much as possible. But yeah, all this is going to Puerto Rico, to my people in Puerto Rico. Yeah, you guys know they had an earthquake, and then to Australia, so everything is going to be split 50-50. Whatever you guys give me for shipping, that's all I'm going to be using to send you guys stuff out. Other than that, the rest of everything is 100% of the proceeds are going to Puerto Rico and Australia. You guys know Australia is pretty much on fire. It's freaking a lot of crazy stuff, and Puerto Rico had their earthquakes. So, well, yeah, guys, this right here is something I really didn't want to sell, but it is what it is. This is an actual frame cell from the Spider-Man cartoon series from the 90s. Here's also Blip. Very first time, the first Spider-Man game ever.
Since there was a high better now at 36.
Amazing Fantasy. Marvel Milestone.
Yep. Classic.
Spider-Man 2099 #1. This is the variant, J. Scott Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
And the Amazing Spider-Man, a beautiful condition, a 178 newsstand.
All right, Tony NY Jr. is a high bidder now at $40. Big Lion Cat comes back at 42.
Yeah, and the Blip magazine from back in the days, these were comic book sizes. Anybody that's not familiar with it, yeah, they are not easy to come by and super high grade. A lot of these were jacked up because kids were buying them to look at whatever video games and things were coming out. Yep. So this is pretty cool, pretty cool thing to have in a collection for anybody.
I don't have any near mint Dark Phoenix Saga, Adam. Sorry. I don't know about the other guys. Big Lion Cat at 46.
I do, but I have not a damn idea where the hell it's at. So I wish I could find it.
Big Lion Cat's fighting for it. He's back at 48. Between him and Tony NYG, they're just back and forth. Tony NYG were at 50.
Nah, these are some good things for anybody having a collection, including, I mean, who the hell wasn't a fan of the animated series of Spider-Man back in the days, in the 90s? I mean, one of my favorites. So, and plus, fellow Queens native. Yeah, I got to show love for Spidey all the time.
Mm-hmm. Big E says that the Blip was an Easter egg in Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yes, that's right. Thanks, Biggs. They called the snap the Blip. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Coming through Florida is hilarious.
Thoro, where in Queens you from?
I'm from Astoria.
Oh, I live there.
Yeah, I'm from Astoria.
Oh,
yeah. Freaking pretty much born and raised there is my whole life. So,
I did right after college. Astoria, Fresh Meadows, B-side. Moved all around Queens.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. Astoria right now is a complete different. It's like Little Manhattan now, man. It's on another level.
I bet.
Yeah, it's not nowhere near the same anymore. It's literally nothing but restaurants. I mean, you can find every type of food, whatever you want.
Nice.
Yeah, you could find vegan. You could find an array of barbecue places, and of course, pizza. I don't get any better pizza than from the corner of my house right there on 35th Street, Grand Avenue Pizzeria. Shout out to them. I've known them since I was a little kid. Man, even till now, they still remember me. It's the owner. Now his son is the one that runs it.
All right, Big Lion Cat at 78. He's currently the high bidder.
But I'm enjoying everything because everything out there is freaking beautiful. It's not all the bad crap that used to happen back in the days. I've had my numerous encounters of fights and getting jumped, but that was back then. Now it's different. Now you're not getting robbed. You're not. You can walk around and it's not. Yeah, it's a different neighborhood.
All right. All right, Big Lion Cat's high bidder now at 85.
He's best pizza in New York. JFK get on a plane and fly to Chicago. Nah, man, get out of your mind.
Chicago has that really deep dish pizza. It's like you have to eat it with a fork.
Ah, man, that for me right there is an immediate run to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Too much freaking cheese, bro. Nah, I'm good with that. That deep dish. Whoever got the stomach for it, man. My lactose intolerant ass, I can't do it. Not at all.
All right. So
Thank you. That's not pizza. That's right. That's a freaking pie.
no,
That's,
yeah, well, yeah, no, like it'll like it's deep dish.
Yeah,
it's really like heavy and
yeah, that's freaking something you eat. You don't eat pizza with a damn fork and knife.
all right. So Big Lion
Sorry
Cat,
to Chad RCG from he's from out there from Chicago, but
Big Lion Cat is still holding the lead at 85. Does anybody want to go 86?
thank you, Christopher Joy. He put it right. He said New York pizza rules. Chicago equals casserole. That's right. That's what the hell it is. It's a freaking cheese casserole. Nah, man, you should be able to grab your pizza with your damn hands, fold it, and eat it. That's what pizza is. Little J. Scott Campbell variant right here, Spider-Man 2099. And I got everybody talking about pizza. I'm sure freaking Game Swappers is probably getting pizza right now. That man eats pizza like no tomorrow.
No, not today. I haven't had pizza since Friday.
Oh, damn, all right.
Yeah. Did a movie night with my kids. We're watching Joker. So, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Let's say going once to Big Lion Cat. We haven't had any action since 85. Going once to Big Lion Cat. Even want to go 86.
He said, "Ring that bell, man." You're making Big Lion Cat sweat, and now all that cat litter sticking on him. You know what it is? Like, hurry up.
Yeah, ring that cat bell, please.
Damn.
Yeah, GPA don't want to work.
Yeah, right now you don't see freaking BLC just covered up in damn cat litter right now because he was sweating all over the damn place.
All right, going twice to BLC. Does anybody want to go 86 to keep it alive? Right now, BLC has it at 85. Does anyone want to go 86? Going twice to him. Oh, Taco Dan in the house. A lot of people jumped in. Joker.
Hey, yo, what's going on, Daniel? Joker, Biggs, everybody. Metaphorical was good, bro. Mr. Unknown Comics guy. He said a sweaty kitty is not something to behold. That's damn right.
All right. Nobody else seems to want to go 86. So we'll say sold to Big Lion Cat.
Cool. All right, congrats, BLC. It's gonna be 93 total, brother. Congratulations, man.
All right, so we'll go on to the next person, which is Game Swappers. Mr. Game Swappers, what you got for us, man?
All right, I'm gonna put this up. Starting bids at $10. This is a low grade, but it's still a hot book. This is Marvel Superheroes 13. This is the first appearance of Carol Danvers and the second appearance of Captain Marvel. Again, this is a low grade copy, so I'm starting it at $10. I will tell you that, let's see, you can see right here, it is detached a little bit right here. Everything else is pretty good. It does have some, like I said, this is a low grade copy, but it's still a, I don't know if you call this a semi, a mini grail or something.
Yeah, I always say, man, low grade is better than no grade. So
Yep.
I'll take it. Any big key books, even without the cover, shoot, I'll get it the right price. So right now, WhoDat has it at $10. He's the high
All
bidder.
pages are there. It does have the staples in there. No rusting on the staple. Like I said, it does have.
All right, Steven Spock at 11. Appreciate that bid, Steven Spock. It's a key book, you guys. It's low grade, but still very, very affordable. All right, Adam Davis now jumps up at 14. I want to thank all 93 people who are currently watching. Thank you so much, everybody. E-Rod's in the house. One of the master pressers, Adam Davis. All right, Adam Davis, the high bidder, still at 14. Does anybody want to go 15? Steven Spock folds. Does anybody want to go 15? So what did you say is first Carol Danvers?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there's so much of that Miss Marvel stuff. I kind of get lost with all the first appearances, and so many people have been Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel. I kind of get lost with all that stuff. You might want to go 15. I feel like Adam Davis is getting this at a really cheap price for 14. Does anyone want to go $15? That's a Silver Age book though too, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
All right, so Drashears comes in at 15. Appreciate that bid, Drashear. Adam Davis comes back at 16. All right, Drashear comes back at 20. Appreciate that, Drashear. Adam Davis comes back at 21. Wow, that's such a cheap price. I can't believe nobody else is really interested. Don't let the flaws distract you guys. This is still a really good deal on a key book. You guys know how it is, man. If there's no flaws, it's gonna be so much more. You're not gonna get it this cheap. Drashear comes back at 22. WhoDat comes in at 24. Adam Davis comes back at 25. Drashear is now the high bidder at 28. Appreciate that, Drashear and Adam Davis and everybody's bids. WhoDat was at 29. Okay. Adam Davis at 30. Drashear at 35. All right. You know how everybody is. They're like, I got to go on eBay and see. Let me go on eBay. All right. Drashear's the high bidder at $35. WhoDat comes in at 36. All right. Drashear back at 40. Yeah, I knew $14 was just way too low for this book. You got a couple of pressers and cleaners, Mark Spector, myself, and E-Rod. Just depends on what part of the country you're in and how far you want to ship it. There you go, Mr. Unknown. Go to eBay and add tax. You are so right about that, man. Go to eBay and add tax. What's the highest tax? New York? What's it, like 12% or 10% or what? Because I don't know. I know in Chicago it's 10.25%.
I have no idea.
All right, we try.
eBay.
Yeah, right. 7.5. Erod says close. One person says close to 9. Yeah. So right now, Drashir is currently holding it at $40. Adam Davis folds.
Oh, wow.
All right. Okay, so I believe that, Archangel. I didn't even think about that. California has the highest taxes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we do. We suck.
Okay. WhoDat folds. So we'll say going once to Drashir. He's the high bidder at 40. Everybody, a few people have folded. We'll say going once to Drashir for $40. All right. You guys are definitely going to want to stick around, you guys. This is pretty much like a kind of a starter round. I have a very big feeling it's going to get hot and heavy here real soon. So I want to thank all 95 people who are currently watching. You guys want to stick around for at least another round or two because I sense some very big key books may show up here on Affordable Auction number 17. Say going twice if I haven't said it already. Going twice to Drashir for $40. Does anybody want to go 41 to keep it going? Going twice to Drashir for $40. Now the shipping was $5 or $8?
$8. Priority.
$8. Okay. Okay. All right, I'll give it just a few more seconds. If nobody wants to go 41, we're going to go ahead and call it. So, it ain't no ASM 300, Roman Curtis. Don't worry, bro. But it's I guess ASM related. All right, so I haven't seen any movement. We'll go ahead and call it. $40 to Drashir plus $8 for shipping. And let me go ahead and move this banner so that you can see Game Swapper's PayPal email. Guys, everyone's PayPal email is also in the description of this video. So if I have a bid up and it's kind of blocking the PayPal email, you guys can check the video description. It's also in there. So thank you for that book, Game Swappers.
Great deal. Congratulations.
Yeah. So I'll go next. I'm going to start out with this right here. Now, before I show this book, I'm going to tell you right now, it has not been cleaned and pressed. And it can definitely, I think it can bump up to about a 9.2. The back definitely needs some cleaning. And it has a corner ding, 2 corner dings, which can easily be pressed out. And I don't think that this book getting to a 9.2 is unrealistic. So starting out at $100 plus $15 shipping, we'll do this right here. So Secret Wars is triple signed by Shooter, Beatty, and Zek. Last time this book sold for $100 was in 2016, I think. It sold for $108. The last one that sold was Zek and Beatty, went for like $245 or $235 just last month. So starting bid is $100 for Secret Wars number 8, triple signed, y'all. CBCS 8.5. Guys, this book, I'm telling you, I press and clean. This book can easily get pressed and cleaned and get up to at least a 9.2, in my opinion. Appreciate that, Monsieur Harrison. Triple signed, everybody. The spine is really nice. It's got like a hairline fracture near the staple, or a hairline color breaking crease, but I think where the grading really took a hit was on the back. It's got like a bad corner ding, and it really needs to be cleaned, to be honest with you. It really needs to be cleaned. So right now, Mr. Harrison is the high bidder at $100. Yeah, I think Sincero, yeah, I think a lot of people already have this, but it's just, to me, it's just one of those books like an ASM 300. Whenever I see it, if it's at a good price, I'll buy it. I can never have enough of them, in my opinion. So if there's any pressers or cleaners out there, I'm telling you guys, there's definitely room for a grade bump. If it were mine, I would crack it and clean it and press it and resubmit it. Because I'm looking right now, there's 2 flaws which can easily be, well, 3 which can easily be done away with a press. Yeah, Adam, you you sold to me, man, because I bought it because remember I wanted a newsstand because I had all the Secret Wars newsstand, but my number 8 was I'm sorry, I had all the Secret Wars in direct edition. My number 8 was a newsstand, and I wanted a newsstand to go along with that 12-issue run. Murph, I believe that I believe that I can. Yeah, I believe that I can. I'd have to talk to Steve Borg just to get confirmation, but I'm pretty sure that I could. Does anybody want to go 105? I'm really surprised that this is only going for 100. Like I said, the last sale for this triple signed was 108 back in 2016. All right, let me look up GPA because I'm actually got it open right here. Does anyone want to go 105? All right, so last 8.5 signed by just Zek and Beatty. Last month sold for 223. Last 8.5 signed just by Zek and Beatty went for 223. There hasn't been one triple sign sold since July of 2016, and that went for 108. So at $100, I don't know what you guys are looking for, but somebody's getting a freaking steal right now for $100. Appreciate that, Bass Clark. He knows what's up. Bass Clark at 110, Wink Ink at 115. Yeah, and anybody who has GPA analysis, go ahead and look it up, man. Last sale was December of 2019. Double signed by just Zek and Beatty, 8.5 went for 223. And don't forget, plus taxes. But the last 8.5 triple signed, there hasn't been a sale since 2016, and it sold for 108. So $100 is well below what this is probably currently going for. So Wink Ink at 115, appreciate that. Yeah. CGC doesn't honor the CBCS. They will eventually when Becca gets behind them and start putting pressure on the grading market. All right, I'm gonna say going once to Wink Ink for 115. I appreciate that. Bass Clark coming in at 120. Appreciate it, Bass Clark. Yeah, guys, there's definitely room for a grade bump. I kid you not. If anybody know anybody's that presses and cleans, or just hold on to it until maybe give it to E-Rod or somebody that might be going to a show with these guys, get it pressed and cleaned and maybe resubmitted. Wink Ink at 125. Appreciate that, Wink Ink. Chino in the house. Yeah, Chino, I do, bro. I do. But I'm telling you, man, like I would easily spend an hour on this book. It's because the cleaning alone on the back, that would probably take me about 20-30 minutes, and then plus to press it out. So you're looking at least an hour time spent. But I really, really think I really think that it could bump up to a 9.2. I don't think that's beyond reason. Nope. Yeah, got 100 people watching. Thank you, guys. All right, so going once, if I haven't said already, to Wink Ink, going once for 125. Going once to Wink Inc. for 125. Yeah, if anybody wants to go to eBay, you can look and see the last double signed. Went for 223. All right, going twice to Wink Inc. for 125. Does anybody want to go 130? Going twice to Wink Inc. for 125. It's a triple signed shooter, Beatty, and Zek. 8.5 with room for a grade bump. Bass Clark folds. I appreciate your bid, Bass Clark. So I guess I will say sold to Wink Inc. Let me write this down real quick. All right. I appreciate it, guys. Congratulations to Wink Inc. I really appreciate that. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and give us a like. This is really just for the algorithm. It's not for any kind of bragging rights or anything like that. It just helps us to get notifications out to people who are, busy. And whenever we do a live video, they'll get notifications. So I really appreciate that. Let me see here real quick. Let me remove this. Quick shout out to Big E's, home of the New York Warriors, for that super chat. I really appreciate that, Biggs. Go ahead and highlight you a little bit brighter. He says, next New York Warriors auction this Tuesday at 10 Eastern on Home of the New York Warriors. Yeah, Home of the New York Warriors, guys, has really, really good auctions, really good panel. Thoro's on there sometimes, as well as all the other NY Warriors. So definitely check them out on Tuesdays over at Home of the NY Warriors. Thank you so much, Big E's. Appreciate it. So who is next? TacomaComics. You are next, good sir.
All right. All right, guys. I took this out of the bag, but I really don't want to touch it much. This next lot is going to be $8 shipping. Hold on a second. What's up? You have a question?
Oh,
yes, I'm in the middle of selling something.
okay. That's okay. We can
I'll catch you later. Thanks, bud. Sorry about that. The full run 1 through 6 Venom Lethal Protector. This is as 9.8 a candidate as I've ever seen. I showed that flash and there were more ticks than I thought because my camera is pretty darn good. But I mean, this is a flawless spine. The corners are beautiful. I can't do this stupid trying to go the other way. I hate these cameras going backwards. The back is gorgeous. So I'm going to get this back in the bag right now before I screw up your book. There's issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Venom Lethal Protector, $8 shipping. We will start the bidding at $20.
Yeah, and that I'm glad that you showed that number 1 because that's like what everybody's going to want. But I still think that the number 4 and the number 5, those are key books now, guys. I mean, these people are bound to show up probably in Venom 2. We already have confirmation from Carnage. One of those characters showed up in Venom number 1. So
yeah,
those books have really taken a great hike or a hike up in the market. So Sincero right now is a high bidder already.
Wow,
$50.
Thank you.
Yeah,
right here, first appearance of Scream, Agony, Lasher, Phage, spelled Phage, real fat Phage, and Riot. You got some keys here, and if you want to put a 9.8 on that number 1, I would never say, "Oh, this is absolutely a 9.8," but this is the best book I've ever seen. The grades on the 4 and 5, man. Let's see. I'm going to let you grade it and Edwin can throw his 2 cents in. Right, but I don't see anything on the 4. Tiny bit of dirt next to that $sign on the 375 Canadian. You can get an eraser, one of those fancy art erasers my kids use. Clean that. Get the Absurine stuff. Corner looks good. Whole thing looks good. I mean, if you're going 50, I think you deserve an out of the bag peek at the back.
Huge for London.
Yeah.
Huge.
We're looking clean, right? I'm not going to lie to anybody. If my book's bad, above a 9.2 for sure. On 4. What do you think, Ed, when you're the presser cleaner?
Well, I didn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, all of those look flawless.
We're all hesitant to like put a number on because we're not the company.
Well, yeah, nothing is guaranteed, but I think that if there was any kind of hairline color breaking or something like that, I would think that you would point it out. Plus, being on an all white front, it's most likely not going to affect anything. Yeah, that's a really clean cover. And even still at 50, that's less than $10 a book. Yeah, those are nice.
Well, man, I was looking to throw something in at 30 or 40, but since you're there, I'm going to throw another book in just because I appreciate your bid. So I'm going to jump this one in.
Oh, nice.
This is nice. It retails a couple of the original, some of the original Venom stories. Some really cool stories in here. And I'll tell you what, if anybody wants to beat Sincero and get it to 60, I think this is the first Dylan Brock. This is not the Virgin variant that goes for 125. This is just the regular Frank Cho variant. But look this book up, Venom 7 from Donny Cates' 2018 run. It's a big book too. So if anybody wants to hit 60, we'll throw this one in as well.
Okay, so guys, TacomaComics has added a couple books. So anybody that's folded already, you're more than welcome to jump back in. Sincero right now is the high bidder at 60. He went ahead and jumped the gun.
Oh, he did?
He wants it. Yeah, he wants it. He's at 60 already. So anybody wants it, you got to go 61. That's still less than $10 a book, guys. With I think he's currently showing 8 books in total for everything.
Yeah, because I threw this one in. So you're right.
Yeah,
you good with the counting, man.
Yeah, try to be, man. Even though I want to acknowledge the chat though too, but sometimes it's kind of hard.
It's hard to keep track of it all for sure.
Mm-hmm. Justin's ready to bid.
Right.
We got some comments for you, Justin. I don't know if we got any Thor or Daredevil, but you're more than welcome to bid. So we'll say going once to Sincero for 60. Does anybody want to go 61? He's still the high bidder on what looks to be a near flawless, probably 9/8 candidates for every single one of the Venom Lethal Protectors. Ring that bell.
I don't think anybody's going to knock you out, but we want to do our due diligence.
Yeah.
I love that name, Sith AF.
Yeah, and it's just like the X-Men lot I did last week. I think so many people have these already.
Yeah.
I will say this, that I had a Venom Lethal Protector #1 at 9.9, and I sold it before the movie came out for like $350 or something like that. And then, because you never know, you think the movie's not going to be that great. And of course, it was much better than people expected. And I think the last 9.9 sold for like $800. The reason why I bring that up is because these Venom Lethal Protectors #1, and I'll say going twice real quick to Sincero, going twice. These thick card stock comic books, to me, there's no reason why they all shouldn't come back 10s. I mean, there really is no reason. So, but I would definitely get it slabbed, because even at a 9.8, what is it, like a $100 book these days?
Probably. Yeah. So you can get your money back with these, or put them in the PC and just look at them.
Mm-hmm.
All
right. So I will say sold to Sincero for $60. Nobody else has chimed in since he.
Choose your winning prize, Thoro.
There you go.
Got Grievous, Boba Fett, and Yoda left. And I'm not cheap, man. These got the Pez inside, unopened, so you didn't touch my finger. Or you can just grab your YoMTV Wraps cards. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. I'd be curious to see those YoMTV Wraps cards.
I've been opening them on some like haul videos, and I'm sending a couple to Stay Puff, because he provides music Sundays on Instagram, so they're out there.
Yeah, Stay Puff is always showing those old school rapping R&B videos. So.
No doubt.
All right, so we'll go to Mr. Thoro Kiboro. What you got, Thoro?
Man. I got another banger. You know, every time I come to these things, I got to do something special. But this time means a lot more because, once again, guys, 100% of this is going to Puerto Rico and to Australia. A lot of crap going on. But let's get to it, man. Here, I got a beautiful near mint copy of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero #1. Gorgeous
Wow.
copy, guys. Gorgeous copy. Hate to see this one go, but it's going to go to my people in PR and the people in Australia. As you all know, this right here is first appearance of Cobra Commander, the Baroness, Snake Eyes, Scarlet, Hawk, Grunt, Breaker, General Flag, who the hell else was a Stalker, Zap, and Rock and Roll, and freaking so many other people. So if you guys know your G.I. Joes, that's what it is. The starting bid on this is going to be $10. Remember, 100% of this is going to Puerto Rico and to Australia, guys. I'm going to be doing at the end, it's going to be a 50-50 split going to Puerto Rico, and 50% is going to be going to Australia. So there you guys have it. $10, guys. Starting bid, G.I. Joe #1. Beautiful copy. You guys can get this pressed, and you will definitely get a grade bump. Right now, I will undergrade it, and I will have it at a 9.4, but the sky is the limit on this book right here.
All right, so Wink Ink outbid me is already at 55. Murph is at 56. Universe X is at 60. I got to step away just for a quick second, so feel free to jibber jabber, Mr. Thoro.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And I know Dark Ranger's asking any more DC lots, bro. I could put a DC lot. I got tons of DC stuff. Just got to look through the boxes. So yeah, I could do that for you. And once again, it's all benefiting 100%, except for the shipping, guys. $8 on this book. That's the only thing that I'm going to be taking out of the money wise is to send shipping to you guys. Right now, we got Comically Floyd in at 70. Right now for this beautiful copy of G.I. Joe #1. And definitely be on the lookout for this book because you guys know Snake Eyes movie is coming out. And of course, this is the first appearance of Snake Eyes in comic books right here.
That's a beautiful book, man.
Yeah, it is. I hate to let go of it, but I know it's going to a good cause for all my people out there that have been pretty much going through hell right now with the earthquake, and of course the folks in Australia who are pretty much Australia's on freaking fire. But definitely, and if you guys have never had your hands on one of these G.I. Joes, the covers on these, man, they easily used to get damaged because I remember this from a while back, and this is kind of like a cardstock material that was on the, that was used for the covers for these, which was actually magnificent, but at the same time, they easily get damaged. But yeah, this cover right here is, it's in pristine condition, guys. I mean, you guys see it. It's in red right here. Red, automatically you guys will be able to see any damage to it. So this is a book that definitely you would see kids getting their hands on because everybody loved G.I. Joe back in the days. And of course, this book would have gotten heavily damaged by anybody, especially a kid. And right now we got Universe X at 71. Eddie Comics and Games just jumped in at 74. He is in the lead right now. But definitely, guys, a beautiful copy nonetheless. I was trying to remember every freaking G.I. Joe on the planet that makes their first appearance in this. And Dark Ranger, yeah, bro, yeah, definitely. Appreciate that. It's like I always say, I don't like to get political, but yeah, man, Puerto Rico, when it comes to the United States, gets freaking put in the back burner. We got Manny NYC. He just came in at 75. Yeah, and I'm not a big news watcher either, man. I just get all this information. My wife tells me. Other than that, I'm not too big on the news. I got none but negative stuff on the news. So I'm trying to start off this year with pretty much on a high note, man. No negativity in my mind, in my heart. That's how I'm starting this year off. So
76.
76, Eddie Comics and Games. Thank you, Eddie. Jose Hernandez. Thank you, brother. Every first time I'm seeing you. Thank you. He's at 78 right now. Dog Ranger, yeah, bro. That's the reason why I do a lot of reading, man. I go through my own issues. Like, you know, a lot of people that have known me or you're getting to know me for the first time. Yeah, I deal with anxiety and PTSD, man. So I've been through a lot of shit. So, you know, here I am, and I'm still going through it. But yeah, comics help out a lot. Get you away from the reality of this damn world, man. It's unfortunate. Manny NYC is in at 79. We also got WhoDat Comics and Movies in at 80. Gills, what's going on, my dude? Yo, shout out to Gills, my man. Be putting out some fire himself on Instagram. Yo, go follow him. I haven't really seen you posting, Gills. I hope all is well. So shout out to you too, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, he just started up again this weekend. Got a lot of good stuff.
Nice. I gotta be up on it, man. Gills be selling some crazy shit. So we got Universe X just jumped up to 85. Amazing Murph just said last eBay sold 9.8 went for 327. Yeah. E-Ride, what's going on, brother? Yeah, man. Gills got that Midas touch when he be finding books. You know, that's like my ass. I'll be finding some rarities that a lot of people don't know about. And people are like, where the hell did you find that at? But it just comes, man. You get lucky sometimes you don't. I've been to places where it's literally, I felt disgusting leaving out of there, and I felt like I had to take a freaking bath in acid and didn't find jack shit. So trust me, I know the feeling of hunting. But right now we got Universe X at 85. Let's see if anybody else. We got the first fold right here from Eddie Comics and Games. He just folded right now. Let's see who else. Comics and Culture, my man, in at 90 right now. There's G.I. Joe #1. A beautiful copy, guys. Freaking E-Rod. E-Rod say you guys need to stop poaching on Gills. That's a secret stash right there. Yeah, man, that's how I got to find out about Gills, man. Well, shout out to E-Rod. E-Rod was the one that talked about Gills. So, all right, WhoDat says he folds right now. Comics and Culture is still in the lead. We still got a couple people that are still in. Gills said that his YouTube is basically dead. So, yeah, go follow my dude Gills 311 on Instagram, guys. He's on there all day, every day. I know I've been seeing him MIA, just like myself. I've been MIA because of the holidays and just dealing with a lot of stuff. Got another little girl coming in June, so you know how that is. Got to take care of family first. But right now, Comics and Culture is still in the lead right now.
I think it's like
Culture trying to see if anybody else is going to be bidding. Universe X said, damn, I got to fold. Let's see. All right. So I know I'm going to keep going at it. I'm just waiting for Edwin to get himself back. Manny NYC, let me know what you want to do, brother. If you want to hold or you want to continue. Right now, I got Comics and Culture in the lead. Jose Hernandez is also in this at $92. Right now, he just jumped up into the lead. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, yo. Yeah, another baby girl, man. That still makes me the king of the castle because I ain't got no boys.
Hey, nothing wrong with being king, right?
Who you fooling? I got a wife, and I know who's king around here.
Looks like Thoro was having a hard time with his connection. Guys, for anybody who needs a recap, bidding is going on right now on a G.I. Joe #1, very high grade. I didn't get an idea if it was a 90 candidate, but knowing Thoro, it just might be a super high grade G.I. Joe #1. Right now, Jose Hernandez has the high bid at $92. Yeah. I think he's back.
well,
I'm back, guys. My bad. I don't know what
That's all good. Just turn your camera on.
Yeah, I got you. There we go. Yeah, my apologies, guys. I'm still here, still alive.
So Jose Hernandez still has the high bid at 92. Does anybody want to go 93? 93. Thoro, I didn't get it from you, but do you think, like, is that a 90 candidate, or you think just really, really high grade?
I think you guys can get, man. I do not see anything. The only thing is you would definitely need a press. When I took this out earlier, there are some ticks, but they're not color breaking. On the back, yeah, you'll be able to find some of those ticks because the white, the back is all white, so it's nice and clean. You could just see those ticks that are non-color breaking. So you definitely need a press, and yeah, there's a good likelihood you could get 96, 98, but. Yeah, I would definitely put it up there. I just always undergrade my stuff because I don't want people coming back to me and being like, "Yeah, you told me this was a 10-0," and I'm like, "Nah, I never said that."
Yeah, no. Comically Flawed said that you said that it was a 9.4 as it sits, but needs a press.
Yes, thank you, Comically Flawed. Yeah, it needs a press. Right now, I have it at a 9.4.
Does anyone want to go 93? Jose Hernandez has held the lead for a little while. Does anyone want to go 93?
Yeah, majority of people. I think it was only who was it? I think it was Manny in West C, but I haven't seen him putting up any bids anymore. And Comics and Culture, so they were the only ones. But yeah,
we'll just say going one,
bro. Yeah, if you guys bought anything from me from my auction last night here on YouTube, guys, yeah, I can combine shipping for you guys. I have no problem with that.
There you go.
Yeah, that's something I forgot to mention. So thank you, Comics and Culture. Yeah, anybody that bought from me, yeah, I'll definitely be able to combine shipping.
So Manny was in it. WhoDat was in it. Universe X was in it at 85. Does anybody want to go 93? There you go.
Universe X folded.
95.
Yeah, I think Universe X folded. I think it was the only ones was just Manny NYC, Comics and Culture, and Jose. They were the only ones that were still in this.
Okay.
All right, so Jose says he folds. Comics and Culture right now is still in the lead at 95. Just waiting to see if Manny wants to bid. If not, this will definitely go to Comics and Culture at 95.
All right. Do we want to say going once, or does Comic and Culture have it? Maybe give it a minute.
Yeah, I think we'll be good to go. I haven't seen Manny on here bidding in a minute, so
okay,
it'll be good. We're giving it away to Comics and Culture. Comics and Culture, just send a 95 straight, bro, because I already got stuff that you bought from me yesterday. And like I said, I'll combine it for you. So congrats, brother. I appreciate you, man. This is a great donation to be given out to for PR and Australia, brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Manny said he did put 4. My bad, Manny.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys for your bids. We really appreciate it. And right now, I'm going to turn it on over to Mr. Game Swappers, who's been prepping. What you got for the community, Mr. Game Swappers?
All right, this is a 6-book lot. I'm gonna start this at $20. They are basically like 9.0s, maybe a little bit higher. They can use some press, so it's basically long shot 1 through 6.
Real quick, shout out to Comics and Culture. Thoro, he said he just rounded up to an even 100 since it's for charity.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. All right, guys. Starting bid $20. Is that the full run?
Yes, the full run. So yeah, the first appearance, a long shot.
Yes, this is the first appearance. Because I have this, and it looks like they're all newsstands, right?
It looks like, yeah, they're all newsstands.
There's more than one first appearance in this series. You also get the first appearance of Mojo, and you also get the first appearance of what's the chick with the 6 arms? I forget. Spiral. Yeah. So there's at least three first appearances, guys, in this mini series. Great Art Adams artwork. Starting bid is $20 plus $8 shipping. What condition do you think those are in, Game Swappers?
So they're probably going to be like 9s, just on the low end, but they can use some pressing. So,
okay.
So anything that I saw pressed out, so that's your guys' job, not mine.
Okay. Dang it, Roman.
He said, dang it.
I know what this is, man. I mean, I think Longshot is overdue to show up in the X-Men.
Yeah, I think for some reason, like Longshot and the Mojo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just. I mean, I don't think they've done anything with Mojo yet.
Nope.
I remember back in the days, I couldn't even sell this for $1.
Yeah, I know people are paying like crazy money for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, just a reminder: not only is the first appearance of Longshot, you get the first appearance of Mojo, which I think is number 2 or 3, and Spiral.
Freaking Murph, man. You're gonna get hit with the newspaper and your wife's 6 arms, man. She's gonna be on full rotation smacking you, man.
Boy, I should show you what Murph sent me the other day. You'd flip, man.
Okay, so how it goes is this is the first appearance of Longshot and Spiral. This is the first appearance of Rita, later revealed to be Spiral, and then this is the first Mojo.
There you go. That's what's up.
That's freaking.
So they're all newsstands.
So right now, Roman Curtis is running away with this at 26. I've seen number 1 go for $20 by itself, guys. You got 3 first appearances, characters that we all know who they are. No, Z-list characters here.
Some newsstands.
Yep. Nice cover, bro, is the lead at 28. Appreciate your bid. Nice cover, bro. Yeah, this is a really, really good set. This is one of our Adam's first artworks.
Patrick Wall made a good comparison right there. I never looked at it that way. But yeah, Han Solo, Flash Gordon.
Roman Curtis at 30. Want to give a shout out to Brian B from Take the Time Collectibles for paying $200 and setting Roman Curtis free from being banned for all the month of January. Appreciate that, Brian B.
No, real shout out, man. He got my uncle out of prison.
Mm-hmm.
No,
paid his bail.
I didn't even get a Christmas gift from my uncle because my uncle was in prison. Kind of shit is that?
Oh man.
Well, Roman, next time I have to be doing dumb bets like that.
Well, it was for charity, so it was for charity.
That was freaking hilarious. Yeah, I come back from vacation. People telling me, "Yo, you heard your uncle's in jail." I was like, "What?"
2-3 hours walking around everywhere. 2-3 hours. That's all free. And then going to Buckingham Palace.
Oh my gosh. The smack talking is real in the chat. The smack talking is real.
He said honey buns and some cigs. That's right.
No, I don't think that's how it works.
All right. Nice cover, bro. Says 31. He's the high bidder.
She's a consultant, so she's like a 1099 contractor.
I've honestly been specking on Longshot for a while. Almost anytime I come across his first appearance, I usually pick it up. I just think he's bound to show up, but not just that, but we all know him from the 90s and the 80s. I mean, he's just one of those characters that, a lot of people really liked, especially Mojo and Spiral. Roman Curtis now is a high bid at 35. Appreciate your bid, Roman Curtis.
Mm-hmm. That's like those prices are high. The taxes are high, and they get paid less than us. They get paid less than us. So, like, let's say somebody who's working in.
So you guys are going to stick around for sure because there's a big key coming up next. A big key. So Roman Curtis is still the high bidder at 35. Say going once to Roman Curtis. Does anybody want to go 36? Does anyone want to go 36? Nice cover, bro. Says he folds. It was between him and Roman Curtis. We'll just say going twice real quick. Does anybody in case I need to think about it, go on eBay, look, say going twice to Roman Curtis. Does anybody want to go 36? I think this is a good lot to get, a good spec lot, guys. I really, really do. We all know they're going to reboot the X-Men. Disney's going to do it. I think they're going to do it right. They usually do a good job when it comes to these Marvel properties. Does anybody want to go 36? Huggably soft. Yeah, you might want to hold. You might want to tie it in a knot. Huggably soft.
Tie your tubes, man.
Yeah.
Put a bottle next to you.
Right there, you go.
All
Right, game swappers. I'll leave it up to you, man. If you want to rotate it one more time for 15 seconds, or if you want to call it.
No, I'll call it. Roman can have it.
Okay, so congratulations, Roman Curtis, for $35 plus $8 shipping.
No, just send 35 Roman because I'll add it with the books you got from yesterday's auction.
Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, so guys, go ahead and give us a like really quick. I'm gonna get prepared for this this key that's coming up next. Let me see. If you guys would give me up to 70 likes, guys, I'd really, really appreciate it. I got a big key coming up next. It is VG Plus condition. It has clean staples. There's no staple rust. I'll take the like off here in just a minute, but if you guys could get me up to 70, I'd really appreciate it. There's no cutouts. It's attached to the staple. There's a little bit of writing. It does have a bad spine roll, but guys, this book is from the 60s. And the starting bid is going to be we'll start it off at $275. Starting bid $275. Fantastic Four 52. First Black Panther. It's got a little bit of writing right there. It's got a little bit right there at the top. Somebody wrote a B plus, but it's about a VG plus. Starting bid will be $275. We'll do $8 shipping. I'll insure it for free. But I'll go ahead and take it out. Show you guys real quick. It's a pretty solid copy. You're not going to find a cheaper one. Starting bid is $275. $275. It's attached pretty well too. All right, Roman Curtis at $275. Appreciate that, Roman Curtis. There's a spine. Contender at $300. Appreciate that, Contender. There's no staple rust, guys. None. I don't know if you could see it, but there's no staple rust. The staples are shiny inside and out. It just has a bad spine roll. I'll show you right quick. I'm not going to touch this book. I'm not going to press it and clean it. I don't want to really deal with it with a spine roll. Being this old, I can, but I'm not going to do it for free, guys. So it does have a spine roll, but it's a really, really nice copy. Like I said, find a cheaper one on eBay. It's got just a tiny bit of writing. Maybe Erod might be able to get that out because it's on the whitest part. I could attempt it, but I don't want to right now. I'm just going to leave it as is. There's no cutouts at all. Everything is attached. It's probably off-white pages. Here's the first page right here. Black Panther himself. Jack Kirby goodness. Contender at $350. Appreciate it, Contender. Let me go ahead and highlight your name, man. I'm sitting here trying to show you guys everything. Here's the center. Staples are clean. Yeah, really nice copy, guys. I think that this is probably about a VG to VG plus. You know, it is what it is, guys. With that old of a book and that condition, kind of a lot comes with that, but it's a key, right? It's first Black Panther. And to be honest with you, if anybody out there is smart, that they're going to do a sequel here real soon, probably in 2022 or something like that. Now is the time to buy, guys. Now is the time to be buying this book. Chino Foles, Chino, I appreciate your bid, bro. Contender has the high bid still at 350. Does anybody want to go 355? And I did wash my hands. I wash my hands constantly. I just like clean hands. It's just how I am, my personality. So your book is well taken care of. Roman Folds, appreciate your bid, Roman, but really, really nice, solid copy. First Black Panther, about a VG plus copy. I'm not gonna go look right now. All right, so Drashir at 355. You guys can go on GPA analysis and look at what like a 4.0, 4.5s are going for. But if anybody who buys and specs and flips, now's the time to be buying this stuff. Don't you dare try to buy this stuff when there's a movie announcement or a trailer. We're gonna take away your comic book collecting card from you. And I use the I don't know what you guys use. I don't like to use the Scotch tape. I like to use the this right here, the white tape, just because if it happens to stick to the cover, it actually comes off a lot easier without removing anything. All right, appreciate your big Contender. Jashir has the high bids now at 365. And you get the Mylar with it. And to be honest, guys, I think that, well, maybe a pressing and a spine roll fix would probably help it a little bit. But hey, first Black Panther. Okay, appreciate that, Archangel. Yeah, exactly. Comic book bro. Now is the time to be buying this book, guys. Don't get caught up in all that hype. And once you see a trailer or Namor shows up in the trailer, don't try to buy this book then, guys. That's the time to sell. So Contender at 370, Drashir at 375. I don't have any Silver Age book. I might have a Silver Age filler Fantastic Four that I'll include with this, but nothing really worth showing, just to show my appreciation. All right, Drashir is still the high bidder at 375. Chi blue tape is good. The price is yeah. The white one is just the cheapest, but it still has the same effect. The blue tape is just too wide for me. Contender at 380. This was the big book I was talking about, guys. We coming strong with affordable auctions. So I really appreciate everybody for checking us out. Drashir Folds. So I'll say going once real quick to Contender, going once. I apologize, guys. I'm not reading everything in the chat. It's a little tough. I'm trying to show everybody this beautiful book here. So going once to Contender for 380. Going once to Contender. Do I have a mobile recorder? It's a Zoom. It's a Zoom H4n. It's mobile, but I plug it in to the interface when I use it for chats and stuff. All right, going twice. I haven't seen any movement. I'll say going twice to contender. Going twice to contender. Dang, man. God. I remember Roman Curtis talking about this. I swear, almost every video that I've seen him in, he's always talking about Black Panther. He was like, now's the time to buy. And it made me think about this book. And I was like, you know what? He's right. Let's sell it. Let's see what happens. Because it's going to be a really hot book here soon. And you never know. Maybe, Contender might be able to make some money off this if that's his intent. Because when that movie or that trailer drops, everybody's going to start going crazy again. So I'll give it about 10 more seconds, and then I'm going to call it contender if nobody else is interested. 385 will keep it alive, but I'll give it just a few more seconds. Contender is currently the high bidder at 380. Yeah, I think so. Meta. All right. So I'll say sold to Contender. Contender, congratulations. Thank you so much, bro. There's my PayPal email on the side or in the video description. I think you're going to be happy with this. I'm going to take the camera off of me and see who's next. TacomaComics is next. Let me put the camera on you, man. There you go, man. There you go.
All right, so it's Spawn time, man.
All right.
My kids are always talking about Minecraft and Spawn and stuff, but I don't think they know what Spawn really means. Spawn really means Todd McFarlane, and the age when newsstand started to fade away and started to become a thing. So we got a 10-book lot. I think I'm just going to throw all 10 up there. I'm not going to build a lot. 10-book lot. These are all newsstand. And I'll talk about the condition as we go. Going to be $8 shipping. And we'll start the bid at $10, $1 a book. So we start off with number 2, First Violator, known as the Clown back then in issue 2. I think this one is in, check the spine, y'all. Check the spine. Check the rhyme. Check the spine. I think this one is up there in the 6-8 category. Spawn number 2, newsstand. Spawn number 3, couple micro ticks on this one. First Cyan Fitzgerald. I don't know if you can see those ticks. I saw them when I had it out of the bag and I was looking with my microscope, but I don't see them. But if I say there's ticks, there's probably some ticks somewhere. Spawn number 4, newsstand. We got a few ticks on this.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's a black. Did I say 6-8? 4-8, like 9.6, 9. You all know what I mean. Only on the here. Come on now. What do I say? Few micro ticks there. So that's number 4. So going back, a 9.6 or 9.8, not 6 or 8. First Angela newsstand.
Wow.
Unfortunately, is the rough one in the bunch. I'm going to put this at a fine/very fine. It presents beautifully, right? So there's your 8.0. Depending on the grader's mood, there's your 7.5. We got. It's not, you don't really see color breaking ticks on white, but it's got some dents. I don't know if you guys can see them.
It don't matter, man. That's a newsstand. I think there's about 100 direct editions with every one of those.
Yeah, no, it's rare, right? You got that little fingernail there. That'll come out, right? On the back, I think it was a lot of this can be pressed. You can press to an 8.5, but there you go. On the back, you got some ticks where it goes black, right? You wish that was white there, but it's a black, so you're going to see the ticks on the back. Right? Otherwise, you look at it from here, you put that in a top loader, display it, man. You got your newsstand, Angela, and you're happy. So there's the first half of the books. Make sure
I'm the high bidder at 40.
All right, let's make sure we don't lose the grade by in the bag wrong.
Another newsstand.
Cerebus 10. Oh yeah, no, they're all newsstand. Number 10 is newsstand. Few ticks on the back of that one. 6-page preview of Spawn Blood Feud by Alan Moore in issue 2032. Sorry, and again, that's newsstand.
Wow.
38 had a something, so I had to go and get the eraser on there. I ain't a professional, so you can see how 38's a little faded right above. You know, you can see it's not perfectly beautiful there. This is the first Cygor. Tiny fading is the only thing I see. Newsstand. Issue 40 newsstand. I don't have any notes on the back of this, so just as is.
Still though, they're rare.
Yeah, man. Well, you wait. I ain't done yet.
How many books in total, as you're showing them? How many books in total do you think you have?
10 total.
10 total. Okay.
Right now, you're getting these for $4 a piece. You're destroying everybody out there. Newsstand. Now, the last Spawn newsstand ever made was issue 137. I got issue 129 newsstand.
Wow.
So there weren't even newsstands available. You had to probably put this in like a Barnes and Noble or a Borders bookshop or something. There's issue 129 newsstand. So for all you Spawn heads out there, and Metaphorical says under 100 for Spawn is rare for any newsstand. So once again, we got the 6.8, 9698 candidate,
which is the first violator.
None of these have been pressed or cleaned or anything, other than me taking an eraser to the worst bit of that 38 and then destroying it. And by destroying it, I mean making the tiniest little dent. Number 3.
Big Ben at 45.
There we go.
Yeah, guys, this is a fantastic lot. If anybody knows Spawn, they printed so many of these, but fewer of them showed up in the newsstand. So there's got to be 100 direct editions to every one newsstand copy. You got first Angela. I'm telling you, man, if she shows up in a movie, this book is going to be smoking hot.
Yeah, and this one, the worst part, those ticks on the back can't be pressed, but almost everything else can be pressed.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Murph, but I'd love to see you try, my friend. You got
Jeff M at 55. Yeah, no, this is a really, really good lot, man. Every single one of them are newsstands.
And I wish I could have found that 137, that last newsstand, but I think that 129 made me feel pretty good.
Trey Boy says 1% were newsstand.
Yeah, so Gills is in the chat there. He wants to do some of that Australia donation. He sent me a picture of a 9/8 triple signed Secret Wars. He wanted to know, Edwin, if he could put that up here through me vouching for him. He said he's going to send that money for us to Australia.
Who is it going to?
Gills 311, who Thoro was talking about, is selling it, but he's going to send the proceeds to Australia, fire relief and whatnot.
Okay.
So I don't know how you want to do that.
We'll find a way to squeeze that in.
All right. You up on IG because he showed me the picture. 9/8 CGC. All right, so we're at 57. Oh man, there we go. 57. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else to add into this without upping the shipping to that $15 level. So I don't know. And 58.
Been at 60.
Nice.
Yeah, it's still a really good deal. I mean, you're talking $6 a book for newsstands. My only problem that I have is if a violator ever shows up, which one is going to go for more, the number 2 or the number 4? You know, number 2 is first cover appearance, but number 4 is first cover appearance, but number 2 is his actual first appearance.
Well, I got I got both of them in here, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah. I sold a number 4 newsstand CGC 9.8 for like $200 or $300 by itself.
This one's probably like a 9.0. This has a little bit of issues, but
Yeah, so when you guys go to GPA and look at the Spawn 4.4 at a 9.8 that sold for like 200 or 300, that's mine. That's because of a newsstand. I sold 2 of them within like a month.
Big Ben says he's bidding to get that General Grievous Pez dispenser. All right, if you want to call this, that's good for me.
All right, let me give it a couple seconds, because I think some people might just want to think about it.
Yeah,
guys, this is it's a
keep your apps open too long.
So Big Ben has a high bidder at 60. We'll leave this open just for a few more seconds. But guys, this is a 10-issue Spawn newsstand lot. Newsstands are really rare. They're not all in like super high grade, but there's still some rarity here. And you're talking about some key Spawn books. First Violator, first Angela, first cover appearance of the Violator. This is still a very affordable price in my personal opinion. But we'll give it just a few more seconds. And if nobody's interested, Big Ben is going to run away with this for $60. That's like $6 a book. Oh, Theory ain't gonna make it, man. Theory, man, come on, man. All right, Theory's not gonna make it with us today.
All right.
So we'll go ahead and call this to Big Ben for $60 plus $8 shipping. Congratulations.
Nice. Congratulations, man. You'll enjoy him. And Big Ben, did you want the was he the one that wanted the greet? Yeah, you got it. General Grievous, man. You pop in there.
Oh, shout out to Grills for a super chat. $24.99 super chat. Appreciate that.
Nice.
Grills. Thank you so much for that.
Win, man. Tacoma's gonna be a sad place tomorrow, but I don't care about football, so
we'll take that super chat, Grills. We'll just donate it to charity, bro. We'll just donate it. Let me see here. I apologize, Tacoma. You were showing your free giveaways.
Yeah, no. He already said which one he wanted, so we're all good.
Okay.
He's General Grievous.
Okay. All right. So give me just a second. Guys, if you haven't already, please give us a quick like. I'm going to go ahead and move it on over to, let me see who's next. Thoro is next. Thoro, you alive, bro?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me just go down through the chat real quick. They're talking football. Theory ain't going to be able to join us. Let me see who else is supposed to join us. WhoDat was supposed to join us. He hasn't shown up yet. He's still watching his daughter. So, okay, we'll go ahead and move it on. The platform is yours, sir.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to do a little bit of a Venom lot right here, guys. 4-book lot is going to be $8 shipped. Once again, 100% of this is going to Puerto Rico and to Australia. Venom #1 right here, guys. Beautiful near mint copy. This is the first appearance of Patricia Robinson. She ends up becoming the second She-Venom. This is her first appearance. Got a book that's not easy to come by right here, guys. This is a flashback Venom Seed of Darkness. If you ever find it or come across it, definitely pick it up. This is the first appearance of this symbiote right here, Kroba. This is the first appearance and death of that character, an alien symbiote. Here we have a 1 in 10 variant right here. This is the Miles Morales. This was tied up to the Absolute Carnage. This is the first appearance of Miles Morales as the Miles Morales doppelganger when he ends up getting taken over by the Carnage symbiote as well. So a great book to have in a collection. And last but not least, we'll have Deadpool Back in Black. This was a KRS Comics. Nice near mint copy, guys, right here of Venom pretty much taking over Deadpool. Great freaking book. Beautiful copy right here. Guys, once again, $10, and all the proceeds are going to PR and to Australia. So there you guys have it. 4 great books, $8 shipped. Come on, guys. Let's get some of this. I know there's people looking out for these books. They're trying to find them great prices here.
You already got $10 to man, I'm sorry. Metaphorical. Okay. Metaphorical.
Yeah.
$12 to Wink Inc.
Yep.
Also, while you guys are bidding, that's a good one right there. That Deadpool Back in Black.
Yeah. There's one a ton of people going crazy for when it first came out.
Mm-hmm. I do got to thank you guys for sharing the post. It definitely helped us out, guys. Thank you so much. I'm not even gonna go down and naming everybody, but a bunch of you guys shared the picture that I posted on IG, so I really, really appreciate it. Metaphorical at 13, he's the high bidder. Winky comes back at 14. Free advertising. Many hands make light work. Seeking near mint. Winking folds. Metaphorical's a high bidder at 15. Does anybody want to go 16? This is a really good lot, which is still underperforming because that Back in Black is easily a $15, $20 book by itself. I think I sold one for somebody for like $100 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know that the one more sought after is the sketch variant, the black and white.
The black and white one now.
So Winking folds. So right now, Metaphorical is the high bid at 15. We got 127 people watching. Thank you so much, guys. Does anybody want to go 16?
And David Essence, he said, Thoro, you need to make a video. That Venom book is your 2019 book. I don't know what you were trying to say, David, but I'll try to figure out and decipher what you just wrote.
Universe X at 16. Metaphorical comes back at 17. DLE comes in at 18. Actually, no, Universe X was first at 18. I apologize. Metaphorical was first at 19. Then Metaphorical at 20. Universe X comes back at 21. DLE at 22. That's pretty cool, man. You can make some money and still raise money for charity at the same time. That's what's up.
This fucking guy, man, David. I say, I got you now, David. Yeah, I should do that. I should come up with my own top 10 list.
You must be talking about somebody out there in the community.
I guess so. Man.
I'm not gonna name who, but I think I know where he's going with that.
That's freaking funny though. Thank you for making me laugh.
All right, DLE at 26. Man, you guys are coming up with some good stuff. I don't even know where to go next, man. Golly.
Oh my God. It's been funny. Hey, the only thing I ever tell everybody is just, get these books before that shit comes out. Because after that, that's when all this crap freaking goes up in like fucking tenfold. So that's the best advice I ever give anybody is just go, pick what you like in the end. I mean, you don't have to pick up every damn thing on earth. Contender said 49ers versus Titans in the Super Bowl. He said, I'll bet a comic book on it. Contender, you better pull out a 181, bro. I didn't think the Titans are going to freaking go, brother.
All right, so does anybody want to go 27? DLE still has a high bid at $26.
This one for Miles. Metaphorical asking. And I'm gonna bring out a DC lot for you guys. I just had to go and get ready. I didn't have enough time, so. The hell number was this? This was the absolute Carnage Miles Morales. This was probably actually the better side story. This was number 1. This was 1 in 10, I think it was. But yeah, that's what it was.
All right, so we'll say going once to 20 for $26 at DLE Comics. Universe X folds. Does anybody want to go 27? It's still live. It's actually going once right now to DLE. Anybody can go 27 to keep it going.
Universe X folds, metaphorical folds.
Mm-hmm. All right, going twice to DLE. Going twice to DLE. Just a few more seconds, guys.
Oh man.
Thoro, you want to call it, man, or
Yeah. I'll call it, man. Who was the last one?
DLE?
Keep moving things around. All right, so DLE Comics, yeah, it's gonna be a 26 plus 8, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, man. So 34, 34 total, DLE. Thank you, brother, and congrats.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
We'll try to put that DC lot for you guys together. People who saying they're looking for Batman, so I'm gonna try and go get that together.
Okay. Whoops. Sorry. All right. Game swappers, man. The floor is yours, sir.
All right, this is gonna be called the filler lot, Avengers filler lot. It is 10 Avenger books. Starting bids at $10, $8 shipping. So they're all like 9.0 or higher. So this is issue number 202, 204, 211, 214, 217, 218, 219, which is like a minor key. 220, 222, which is another minor key, and 224. So again, starting bid is at $10. Small little Avengers filler lot. $8 shipped. 10 books. These are not rarities, but these are a lot of books that people look for, and they kind of tend to overspend when they want to add them to their collection. That's pretty cool. See a Ghost Rider right there? And it blows brains out. I think this is like the first Masters of Evil team appearance.
Sorry about that. I had to step away for a second. Looks like Comic Phantoms, the high bidder at 20. Roman Curtis folds. How many books did you say total was? 10?
Yeah, $10.
10.
2 minor
Okay.
keys.
All right. Does anyone want to go 21? 21 Comic Phantoms, a high bid at 20. Everybody else seems to be talking football. Does anyone want to go 21 for 10 books? Bronze Age books, right? Bronze Age Avengers?
Yes.
All right, we'll say going once. If we haven't said it already, it was just between Comic Phantom and Roman Curtis at the end.
You can call it if you want. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, it was actually between just the two of them from the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You can just
Okay.
call it. Comic Phantom, just I think you bought something for me yesterday, so just send the $20. I'll double check.
All right, so let me see here. Not really sure where to go with that, but let me see. Okay, right now we got 83 likes. Can you guys give me 7 more likes? I'm actually preparing right now for my next auction. It's going to be like a lot. If you guys give me up to 90 likes, I'd really appreciate it. This could potentially be a builder lot, but we will start out with, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll start out with 7 books and see where it goes. How many do I got right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 9. Okay, so we'll start with just these 7 books, and shipping is going to be $8 just because of the weight. But did I say like on Facebook? Oh no, it's just the like button that I needed, James. No, like us here on YouTube if you don't mind. So shipping is going to be $8. Starting bid is going to be $2 a piece for these, $14. And it's going to be, let me move this out of the way. Star Wars issue number 31. These are all in VF Plus to near mint, number 32. Number 33. So not a complete run, but most of it. Number 34. Early Star Wars. Appreciate that, Wink Ink. It's going to be $8 shipping. Right now, Wink Ink is a high bid at $14. It is 7 issues of early Bronze Age Star Wars. Here's number 37. Like I said, they're all about VF Plus to near mint condition. And number 38 is the last one. I may add to it depending on where you guys want to go. Here's 38. And I'll just keep rotating. Here's 37. I know Star Wars is kind of hot right now. Appreciate it, Wink Ink. And yeah, it's the last, unfortunately, it's the last Star Wars movie, at least in the original Skywalker saga. Number 36. Guys, the colors on these books, they really pop. Appreciate that, Gills, for 20. Winking for 22. Appreciate it. The colors really pop, you guys. They're in really nice shape. VF Plus to near mint condition. If I have time, I might press a couple, but I'm not going to guarantee that. Here's number 33. Here's number 32. here's number 31. All right, so Comically Flawed at 23. Appreciate that, Flawed. Winking at 24. Appreciate that, Winking. Here's number 32. Flawed at 25. Appreciate it, Flawed. Flawed's trying to you're trying to complete a run, aren't you, man? Because you already bought like 10 issues from me not too long ago. Here's number 34. Star Wars Bronze Age Marvel Comics, guys. This one's in a really nice shape. Yeah, so all these came from a collection from a guy that had you could tell he read the earlier ones maybe once or twice, but then the later ones, they looked so clean. It's almost like he never even touched them. I don't know if he just kind of lost interest. Here's number 37. And then here's number 39. So I apologize for not having, or 38. Apologize for not having like 39 and 40 and the other ones in between. But this was just all that was available to me, guys. So I'll show it again. Comically Flawed at 27. Appreciate it. So here's 38 again. I'll give you a little close up. Number 37. I kind of feel the same way, Immortal Biggie Shag. That's kind of why I stopped watching football. Number 36. Number 34. We'll say going once to Comically Flawed. There hasn't been any action since he bid 27, so we'll say going once to him. Here's number 33. So Winking folds. I'm sorry about that, Winking, man. I'm sorry. Adam was was taking all your action, bro. He seems to really want this, doesn't he? Here's number 32. Looks like the ship that the Jawas are on. And last time we'll show number 31. Return to Tatooine. All right, we'll say sold to Comically Flawed. Congratulations, Adam. It'd be 27 plus $8 shipping. All right, so we'll go on to Thoro if he is around. If not, we can move it to to games, or I'm sorry, Tacoma. Actually, Tacoma's. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all good, man. It's hard keeping track after a while. So I don't know, man. I think I'm going to do a $100 box.
Okay.
So the way this works, man, is I'm just going to keep throwing all these books, right? And I'm not keeping any books out. It's all these books right here. First person to put in $100 gets the box. So I'm just getting ready because I had to go make dinner for the kids. I want to grab a few more good books to stack that box, and that includes shipping, everybody. That includes shipping.
Okay. While you're doing that, these guys can give me a like if they haven't already.
Yeah,
what
man.
do I have right now? How many likes do I got right now? We got what is it? Got 89 likes. Appreciate it, guys. Can we get up to 100? That'd be awesome.
That should really be sweet.
Yeah, definitely. Get me up to 100 if you guys can. Metaphorical wants to know how many books.
that many. If you want to put the camera back on me, be that many plus a few more. If we get 200 up, jeez, there's $100. All right.
There you go.
Let me show the books then. You just got yourself a $100 lot. So this has Wolverine 80, the test tube X23, Annihilation Conquest Wraith, #2, second appearance of Sam Alexander, first appearance of the New Universe, as well as a Marvel Age 25th anniversary, first appearance of Sabine Wren, Daredevil, just an old 30 center, a nice Bronze Age. This is a nice book. This is the reintroduction of Adam Warlock, plus an origin of Gamora and some other goody stuff in there. You got yourself an Angela's Asgard Assassin, #1. That's a nice book, heating up in price. I'm going to put something else in there. I didn't realize I had 2 in a row. I'll substitute something for you, my friend. Killer Be Killed, #1. Revival, #1. Little Bird, #1. Howard the Duck, #1. This is the first appearance of Gwenpool. This is a variant for the first appearance of Gwenpool. Not the first cover appearance, just the first inside a book. And then Mr. Unknown Comics, first appearance of Black Order. Here's a big book in this slot. I don't know what to say about this one. This looks like a $3 book, but this is a newsstand. Big newsstands. So you got yourself a new 52 newsstand right there. That's 2011 newsstand. Those are, look them up. They're kind of known, but not well known. You got yourself a Spawn #1, not a newsstand. You got yourself a Spawn #2, not a newsstand. You got yourself and Spawn #9, not a newsstand. You got yourself the origin of Chapel's Disfigurement. I don't know what that means. Spawn 13. You got yourself first Greg Capullo on Spawn. First Redeemer. You got yourself Spawn 20. You got yourself a Spawn 21. You got yourself a Spawn 22. You got yourself a Spawn 24. You got yourself a Spawn 30. I love this cover, man. Spawn 30. You got yourself the first time. Now, if you listen, just hit and pause. My kids are watching Spider-Verse in the other room. The next Spider-Verse movie is when these ladies get together. This book is kind of heating up a little bit. This is Spider-Woman Alpha #1, first time Silk and Gwen and the other 2 girl and woman get together in a book. You got yourself now. I'm missing the variant, the J. Scott Campbell variant of this, but I got the other 2 J. Scott Campbell variants that, I don't know, they go together somehow. I got 3 out of the 4. You got yourself a nice little J. Scott Campbell variant lot there. Hey guys, you all saying wow and amazing. Next time I say $100 box, throw your money in. I'm not going to lie. 4th printing of Sex Criminals #1. Third printing of Sex Criminals #2. #3, I believe, is the first printing. #4 is a second printing. #5 is a first printing. And like I said, since I had 2 of those Angelas, I'll find something else to throw in there. All right, my friend. $100. Okay. That includes shipping, and I'll throw you in an MTV wrap cards and Yoda or Boba Fett's the only thing you got to say. Yoda or Boba Fett, what do you want?
I think I know he's going to go for it. Let's see what he says. And while he's thinking about it, the Tacoma's email is down there at the bottom. He says Yoda. Or no, it says Boba Fett. Boba Fett. No, he says Boba Fett. Because Wink Ink won, right? Wink Ink won it.
Wink Ink won, yeah, because that was just the first come, first bid. You got it. That's okay. Django Fett. You young and
yeah, that's right. Because Django has the blue.
Whatever.
I learned that today.
There you go. So you get Django Fett. Sorry. All right.
So there's his email in case you need to see it. Wink Ink down at the bottom left. Thoro is next, but he might be busy, so we will move it along to Game Swappers if you're ready, bro.
Yeah, I'm ready. All right, this might be a little build-up or a lot, but I'm not sure depending on what bids. But I'm gonna start it off at with one book, $10. Wonder Woman #1.
Oh yeah, Greg Capullo. I mean, George Perez. Sorry. Yeah.
So starting bid on this is
Oh, that
$10.
Spawn had me thinking of Greg Capullo.
This is going to be like a 9, like a 9. You know, of course, it can be use some press though.
Okay, so Wonder Woman #1 guy starting bid $10. George Perez artwork. What did you say the condition was?
It's like I want to say like a 9,
Like a
9 or
9.
higher.
Okay. Yeah. Dave in the Cave at 10. Appreciate it, Dave in the Cave. Yeah, that was like almost the next best thing to Wonder Woman's first appearance when her movie came out. I've seen that a lot on Instagram and eBay for sale.
Yeah.
Ooh. What's the starting bid on that?
$10.
$10. Tacoma at 15. Wow. I think this is a record, guys. I think we got 150 people watching. I want to thank everybody who's watching. This has got to be a record for me because I think I've only been in the 100 and teens at one point. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Yeah, I think so, WhoDat. Where you at, man? Get your little girl in here, have her sell some stuff for you, bro. All right, so Tacoma's still the high bidder at 15. Does anyone want to go 16? Don't wait till the movie comes out now. It's all the friendly people. Yeah, I think there's a lot of happy people out there too, probably with the outcome of some of these football games. Does anyone want to go 16? TacomaComics is the high bid at $15 for Wonder Woman #1, high grade, George Perez artwork. Now you said this was a builder lot?
Yeah, I was at the next book at 25.
Oh, at 25. Do you want to maybe tease what it is to see if maybe that might jog some interest or?
It's the first appearance of the new Suicide Squad.
That's number. Okay, yeah, that's number. Was it
Number 3?
Number three. Okay. Yeah, we got a Suicide Squad movie coming up, guys. So for $25, you get you this book and first Suicide Squad, new Suicide Squad. Sorry, but right now Tacoma has it at 15. Dave in the Cave folds. I say going once. I haven't said already. Going once to Tacoma. Going once. So if anybody's out there for just another $10, you get this book and the new Suicide Squad and Legends #3, which if I'm not mistaken, John Byrne, either artwork or storyline. A lot of first appearances actually in that 6-issue run. And #1, I think you get what's the black chick? What's her name?
You get Amanda Waller, Brimstone. But a lot of people don't know about #1 is that it actually has an appearance of Captain Marvel after the Crisis on Earth. And then #6 is like the first appearance of like the Justice League International.
So going twice to TacomaComics. Does anybody want to go 16 or just go to 25 and you get 2 books? Going twice. Tacoma's getting ready to walk away with this. Going twice to Tacoma. To Tacoma, while you're kind of in the background right now, if you want to maybe get ready the, I guess it was a charity auction from somebody. I forget who. I didn't write it down.
So I'm not really. He sent me a picture on IG. It's a 9/8 triple signed, CGC Secret Wars #8, and I can tell you in a second what he was selling it for. It's gills to people in the chat know gills and stuff.
Okay.
And he's legit. So yeah, he was. He was.
Well, hold on a second. We're gonna say sold. Nobody's really chimed in on this. We'll say sold to TacomaComics for 15.
right.
Congratulations, Tacoma. So I apologize. Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Yeah. So I mean, I can show you the picture. Trying to make it bigger if you want to go on me. So don't worry about the chats in there, and I don't know what those other are, but there it is. So everybody knows it's legit. And I think he's saying take a quick screenshot. You can show the camera 30 seconds. Buy it now. Buy it now for 500, and he's donating all that money to Australia Fire Relief.
Okay. So I'll tell you what you do. Send me that picture.
You got it.
And send me that picture, and I'll set it up. We'll let Thoro go while I'm kind of setting it up because I can put it on full screen and show it up on the screen. So,
Sounds like a plan.
So Thoro, you ready, man?
Yeah, I'm good to go. Yeah, my bad. I was looking for a DC lot, so I got a nice little size DC lot. Once again, guys, this is all gonna go 100% of the proceeds going to Puerto Rico and Australia. Let's start it off right here. I got a beautiful cover, Batman Arkham City, #3, Joker and Harley Quinn. Got another great cover right here, Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, a super underrated cover that was done by Orbic. Right here, one of my favorite villains, Mr. Freeze. Love this cover. All these guys are going to be in near mint condition. Got Batman and Robin #1. All this is going to be a $10 starting bid, guys. $10 starting bid. Another beautiful cover right here, Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, that always seems to get freaking just overlooked. This one was done by Ariel Olivetti. A beautiful cover right here of Mr. Freeze and Batman going at it. Once again, $10 starting bid on this, and it's going to be $8 shipped, guys, because it's going to all fit inside a mailer. So I also got Legion of Superheroes annual #1. Why not? Little Adam Hughes for you guys. We're going to go with a beautiful David Mack, Legends of the Dark Knight, another book that people should be on the lookout, 123. Love this cover. This cover is freaking amazing. And here's the ones that I know a lot of people will probably be interested in. We got Batman Annual #28. This is an Art Germ cover. Okay, this was the first 2 runs right here. I also have the Batman Detective Comics #12. I believe this is the one with the first appearance of Night Runner. Night Runner was a vigilante from France that was pretty much the equivalent of Batman. A great freaking run to pick up right now. Definitely both of these Art Germ covers. Beautiful, beautiful covers. And why not throw this, a Batman The Killing Joke. This is the 5th print, guys. 5th print of Batman The Killing Joke. And this is in beautiful condition. This is in near mint condition, guys. Once again, $10 starting bid, $8 shipped. All this proceeds are all going 100% to Puerto Rico and to Australia, guys, for everything that's going on out there right now. So beautiful DC lot. Definitely, if you guys are sleeping on this, all these books, you have no idea what this is, you guys can go look them up. Here's some Art Germ for Art Germ fanatics that probably never knew that this was around at the time.
Big Ben at 15. We'll give it the long timer since it's for charity. So
Appreciate it, brother.
Just remind me of stuff like that, man, because sometimes I forget or my mind is in other places. But
I got you. Yeah, but I know people were asking for DC lots. So there you guys have it. I thought I'd put together this beautiful DC lot of some books that I personally don't like to let go of, because if you guys know me, I am a big Batman fanatic, and I could hoard the living shit out of Batman books and not want to sell them at all. So we got Big Ben O right now at $25 in the lead. So since this is going for a great cause, I just decided to just go ahead and let go of some of these. Yeah, but Batman stuff is super tough for me to let go of. Asking about the Killing Joke print, that is number 5, guys. That is the 5th print. My daughter over here is playing with my freaking loose Mumra figure, and she is losing her mind. This is what happens when you have kids. This is the reason why I got to let go of a lot of this stuff. So this is what my daughter was playing with. She was trying to freaking rip its arms off. So my wife caught her on time. Thank God. Hate to lose that. All right, we got Big Ben O going at 30. Once again, a beautiful lot, guys, of DC. First appearance of Night Runner, once again, Vigilante from France. Pretty much doing the same thing as Batman, except out there in France. It's actually a dope-ass annual story. Digging it. And Batman the Killing Joke right here. This is the 5th print right here. So we got Big Ben O at 30. And Theory says she will start now. Man, the pops are actually in boxes. It's the loose figures. Anytime I have loose figures, they literally hang out at my desk. You guys probably can't see them anymore, but it's like a freaking mountain of stuff. Yeah, this is one of my loosies right here. I gotta keep them, man. I gotta display them. I like Dave in the Cave's positive attitude. He said kids ruin everything: willpower, dignity, finances. They are great though. Hey, nah, man, I love my little girl. Listen, she could ruin one of these things, but I can never get my little girl back. That's always something that I got to put in my mind. Even though as pissed off as I would get with her breaking something, yeah, but still, I'd take my daughter over comic books and toys all day long. But a beautiful lot. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 books. 9 books right here. Nah, man, I'm hoping now, man. I try to keep my finances as best as possible, man. When it comes to a lot of stuff, one thing that I am learning, and what my parents always said, is never let your children make you go broke. And I understand that. So, nah, man, I pray to God I don't ever need charity, man. I try to do the best that I can for what I'm doing. It's a great cause. I didn't even think about doing it, to be honest with you. I knew I was going to come on Edwin's auction, and I said, hey, it'd be a great idea, because I also want to get ideas from the community. Next time I do a video, and get some ideas from you guys for some charities that you think, that really need help. I know Biggie Shaq, I saw him on Robert Galvin's video, and he was talking about helping out, our fellow community members. We never know what's going on with our fellow community members, so I thought that was a good idea too. I know a lot of people are going through a lot of things, man, and sometimes you go through financial stuff, you need help, medical bills or whatever. Don't ever be afraid, to ask for help. That's what it's there for. I was one of those. I let my pride get the best of me. So I could definitely tell you guys that that's something that, don't be ever too prideful to ever ask for help, because nobody's ever going to know if you ever need a help for whatever reason it might be, man. Mental, financial, spiritual, you name it.
Yeah, for sure. So Big Ben is still the high bidder at 32. Is anybody
Yeah, I
with
think
33?
I don't think anybody else has been bidding. Dark Ranger has folded. Big Ben is at 32 right now.
Well, we'll give it just a few more seconds just because it is for charity, guys. This is a charity lot, Batman DC lot. Big Ben has it at 32. Whatever you guys bid will go to charity. So does anyone want to go 33 or 35? Kind of round it up.
Yeah, wink, winking. Thank you, brother, for joining here, man. Joining the family. So I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate you guys, man. I wouldn't be here to be able to share a lot of this stuff or sell things if it wasn't for you guys. So I could definitely tell you guys that. Just scrolling through here, we'll probably just give it like a minute more, man. I don't know if anybody else is going to be bidding on these, but hey, I tried.
All right. Doesn't look like anybody is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So congratulations once again, man, to Big Ben O. Big Ben O. It's going to be 32 plus 8, brothers, so a total of 40. Congratulations. Once again, a crazy lot, man. Definitely, you'll enjoy it. The condition on these books are freaking amazing, bro.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we still got 127 people watching, guys. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, give us a like. We're gonna move on here in just a second to Game Swappers. I just want to double check something. All right, so we got 92 likes. Can you guys get me up to 100? That would be fantastic. If not, no big deal, but it would be great if you guys get me 8 more likes, get me up to 100. I really, really appreciate it. Game Swappers, you ready, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, this is a 10-book lot, all Marvel. I'm going to go down the list. This is Iron Man number 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say this is a low grade. You have Iron Man number 41. This is actually like a 7 plus, maybe, a little higher. You have Amazing Spider-Man number 19. This is a low print run book. This is Venom Madness number 1. Silver Surfer 38. And this also is at $10. Daredevil number 236 is the anniversary issue. Web of Spider-Man number 20 anniversary issue. Alpha Flight 40 anniversary issue. X Factor 10 anniversary issue, and then a X number 1 Heroes and Hopes number 1. So that is 10 books starting at $10. And the shipping is going to be $8 unless you have some stuff here already.
And you said the condition is on the Silver Age was kind of lower grade, but everything else is what?
Yeah, so the issue number 5, I'm going to say it's low grade. Let's see, where is it at?
You don't need to pull it out or anything. I just because I saw you had a kind of a mixed lot. Okay.
So, but the number 41 is actually in. I'm gonna say it's 7. It might be higher than that. There is nothing major at all. It has a couple spine ticks, but nothing. The color still looks really good on it.
Okay. Nice Bronze Age Iron Man. All right, and you said this is 10 issue lot?
Yeah, it's 10 issue lot, starting bid at $10.
Okay. I know somebody's got $10 out there. Nobody's bid $10 yet. Guys, starting bid is only $10 for a 10 issue lot. Kind of a mixed lot, but you got a really old, early Iron Mans. You got Venom, Daredevil.
I've noticed
that 10.
these anniversary issues are starting to get really popular, and people are starting to like pay a lot more for these things,
Oh, okay.
which is crazy.
You got a bidder in at 10 with Sincero. Appreciate it, Sincero. Now that Eric Larson one, what's special about that? Because I've seen that a lot. The one you're showing right now.
This
I think
one
it's
is
a
just
low print run, but what else? Is that it?
it's just a very low printed run.
Now I know that book at one point, even on eBay in high grade, is still easily a $10, $15 book. So I think right now, since I was getting a pretty good deal of $10, yeah, I agree, J Rod. That's exactly what I was saying. Because I pulled one out of my shop that got a collection and it was a 9.8 candidate, but I didn't really know what the significance was about it. I just thought that it was just a low print run. But I felt like maybe something else had to be factored into why it was, because I think at one point it was actually going for a lot more than that. All right, so Big Ben at 15. Appreciate it, Big Ben. I know the Heroes of Hope, Art Adams newsstand. That's a nice one. I got him to sign that. Yeah. Funny thing is, he said that was supposed to be for charity, and a lot of people worked on that, and something happened to where the money didn't go to where it was supposed to go, because I'd asked him about that when he was at Dallas. Yeah. And I think he said that Marvel had to kind of cover for the rest of the proceeds that were supposed to go to the charity, because it didn't end up there like I should have. Big Ben is a high bidder now at 20. Cesaro in at 21. Big Ben at 25. I think what we'll do, guys, is we'll do, let me see here. I'm kind of the end of the round, so we'll do one more round after me, and then we'll wrap it up. Big Ben is a high bidder at 25. All right, Cesaro folds. So we'll say going once to Big Ben for 25. Anybody else can still get in on this. It's a 10 issue lot. Say going once to Big Ben for 25. Going once to Big Ben. Going twice to Big Ben 70. Going twice to Big Ben 70. I think a lot of people have a lot of these. I think a lot of people are really interested in that early Iron Man. It was just between the two of them for a while. I'll wait just a few more seconds, and then we'll call it.
Let me check real quick, Big Ben, because I know you have some stuff from yesterday. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, you have 10 here, and then you have 2 over here. I'm gonna say it's up to you. So it's up to you. You can send the extra $7 to cover the priority box, or you can keep it at the same price, and I can put the 12 in a mailer. So it's up to you. So I'll know when you send the money. So what is that? And then that 25.
Yeah.
Okay, so Big Ben, it's up to you. You send 25, and I'll put it all together, or send $32, and it'll be upgraded to a priority box.
All right.
You have 12 books. This is what.
All right. Okay, so we'll move it along. I'm gonna do this one more lot, and then we guys will go with one more round, and then we'll probably wrap it up. So I'm gonna do another Star Wars lot. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 issue lot. Shipping is gonna be $8. Again, same condition. VF plus the near mint. They all look really, really sharp to me. So 9 issues. I'm missing 51 and 52, but the rest are still here. So it is issue number 50. Starting bid is going to be $18. That's $2 a piece. This is actually a double-sized issue. So starting bid is $18. That's $2 a book, plus $8 shipping. You got 51 and 52 are not in this lot, but then I got 53 all the way up to 60. So there's 53, 54. Appreciate it, Flawed. So it's missing 51 and 52, but I've got the rest of them. Here's number 55. Really beautiful condition, high grade Star Wars lot, in my opinion, guys. Here's number 56. Here's number 57. Here's number 58. And I know that the higher the number, the lower the print run typically is. And I have some higher printed ones, but we might have to do those later. Here's number 59. And here's number 60. So I'll just go backwards. Here's number 59. Right now, Comically Flawed has lead for $18. Guys, this is a 9-issue Bronze Age Star Wars lot. $2 a book is a starting bid. There's 9 books, and it's number 50 through 60, but 51 and 52 are missing. So here's number 57. No, my earlier Star Wars Dark Ranger were sold like weeks ago. So I don't. Here's number 56. Here's number 55. Here's number 54. Yeah, guys, please send the 3% if you're going to do goods and services. I'm not going to have anybody on my panel who I don't think is legit. So you need to add 3% if you're going to pay goods and services. Star Wars number 50. So I'll say going once to Adam. Nobody else really seems to be interested in. Guys, this is a high grade Star Wars lot. Only $2 a book. It's really, really cheap. I'll go through it one more time. Here's number 50. Here's number 51 or 53. Here's 54. Here's number 55. Here's 56. So you might want to round it up to 20. Here's 57. These are just a lot of filler, but I know there's a lot of Star Wars fans out there. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but if you are looking to complete that first series from Marvel, this is actually a really, really good run. Here's 57 or 58, sorry. Here's 59. And here's 60. So I'll say going once, if I haven't said it already, going once to Adam, Comically Flawed for 18. I'll cycle through one more time. Going once to Adam. Bronze Age Star Wars guys, almost a complete run. You could be right, Gills. You could be right. So here's 58. Going twice to Adam. Going twice to Comically Flawed. When I go back down to 50, I'm going to call it. Here's number 57. Only $2 an issue. And right now, Adam is running away with these for $18. Number 56. Number 55. Number 54. Number 53. And number 50. All right. Congratulations, Adam. You're the winner. I don't know if I'll be able to get all these together with the $8 from your first lot, but we'll see. Because that's like, it's like 16 books, man. So TacomaComics, do you think that you are ready to kind of help address the charity option that was given to us a few minutes ago?
Yeah, if you want to put the book up, I'll give you the latest from the guy. Did you get that picture I sent you?
Yeah, I'll put the book up. I'll let you talk over it because there's also some other books that are included that I don't really know a whole lot about. I don't know if he's trying to just include those with the slab.
Gills, do you want just that slab or all those other books that were in that picture, those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? It looks like copies of the same book. So from what I got from him is $500. Buy it now. 9/8 CGC Secret Wars 8 triple signed.
Mm-hmm.
And so and he's selling that for charity. So he wants there you go, almost. So he's selling that for charity. Gills, what's up with those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 97? Is that just in the picture, or is that part of what you're trying to sell here? I'm not quite sure. But yeah, if anybody wants, those were Turtles 97, they can go to First Full Jenica team. So he's including all that $500. He's donating it to Fire Relief in Australia. That's a 9/8 triple signed. Looks like Zek, Shooter, and Joan Beatty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there you go. That's what he's doing. I've got his PayPal. I think I sent it to you too, Edwin. So if anybody's interested, nobody wants to buy it now. He says he'll start bidding at $400 on that.
Okay, I'm actually kind of looking on GPA right now. I'm just curious to see what these are going for. Okay. All right. So what we'll do is we'll do starting bid as 400, guys. This is a Secret Wars. So it's a Secret Wars number 8. Let me correct somebody real quick. Secret Wars number 8, triple signed by John Beatty, Jim Shooter, and Michael Zek. 100% of the proceeds will go to charity. It looks like a bunch of the Turtles number 97. I'm not sure what. I think they might just be kind of thrown in. I don't think that that's the first appearance of Jenica as the female turtle, but I could be wrong. Okay, so he's saying that those 90 metaphorical says that those 97s are 150 what is it, page or print? 9.8 CGC. Yeah. So starting bid 400. Buy it now for 500. Guys, the proceeds will go to charity, courtesy of Gills. Is that who you said? TacomaComics, courtesy of Gills.
Correct. Yeah, Gills, and like I said, I bought from Gills. Erod buys from Gills. Thoro is bought from Gills. You know.
Yeah, he's good to go, man. He's good people.
Okay. Yeah, 95 is where she becomes a turtle, but I guess there's some kind of variant or
So I could tell you about the turtles all day long. Yes, 95 is when she mutates into a Ninja Turtle. 51 is her actual first appearance as human form. 97 is when she fully joins the Ninja Turtle squad. She becomes part of the Ninja Turtles, and she ends up getting her yellow headband. That's what 97 is. A great book to freaking pick up.
But is that a variant or something? Or because I have
there was an A and B cover. I think that was the B cover, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Okay, so this is a charity auction currently right now, guys. $400 starting bid for the slab Secret Wars number 8, triple signed. Really nice book. It doesn't get much better than this, only with maybe a Stan Lee signature, but you're going to pay probably close to $700-800 for that, I'm sure. Plus, it looks like 4 copies of TMNT number 97.
Yeah, so Gil said it is the cover B. Yeah, that's what it is, cover B.
Okay. So we'll let this sit for a minute just for people to think about it, because the proceeds are going to charity, you guys, and it is a big chunk of change, but it is for charity. So if anybody's interested, we'll let it sit for a minute. If you want to think about it, it's a very nice slab. I'd love to have this in my PC, but I don't have 400 right now.
Freaking triple save.
Yeah.
And then 4 copies of the Jenica as a turtle.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's a hell of a deal right there.
Yeah. Yeah, this Secret Wars has just gone up over the past like couple years. And I sold my 9.8 signed by Stan Lee for like 300 probably a year or two before he died, and I think I looked at it the other day and it's like $700 now. So really wish I would have kept it, but just like Thoro, you know, family and life happens. I had to sell it because we were in some need financially. So I had to sell it, and you know, it is what it is. But
it happens, man. It's like I tell people all the time, you know, comic books come back around, man. Don't, you know, don't never get yourself in no financial problems because of comic books. But nah, that's a hell of a deal right there, man. That is a beautiful book right there. 9.8, and you know, sure as hell, as soon as an announcement of a Secret Wars movie and anything comes out, yeah, it's a wrap, man. Right, Gills, yeah, I agree with you, bro. Yeah, Jenica is definitely a freaking book to spec on, bro. That's gonna go a long way.
he says it's a 1 in 10. Okay. Gills, you have a question by Adam Comically Flawed. I'll let you address that, whether you want to do that or not. But he's making an offer. But Economics and Comics and B. Raimi says it's a 1 in 10 variant. Because I'm a subscriber to the Turtles. I have all the Turtles from like issue number 4. No, actually, I completed my earlier run. So I actually have a full run of issue number 100 through 101 now. But I didn't get this cover with 97. It was a different cover, so this kind of threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, I have them, but right now I'm like, I know what box is in, but it's like under 4 other boxes, and I ain't trying to freaking move it. Yeah,
but I know the 1 in 10s are going to be hard because not a lot of they're going to be rare because not a lot of people get Turtles.
Yeah. Yeah, the biggest thing, I mean, this book right here, in all honesty, is what brought the prices of TMNT number 1 through the roof. It was because of the character Jenica becoming a turtle. So that actually bought life. So definitely, yeah, if you guys are specking on it, I definitely would tell you, hell yeah. You know me, I'm a turtle guy. You know, Batman guy, yeah. Turtle wise, yeah, this is a good thing. I'm getting ready to add Jenica to my tattoo for my daughter because that's the first female. Yeah, that's the first female turtle. So you guys, yeah, I got the turtles tattooed on my arm. That's how much I love it, man.
All right, so I'll wait just a few more seconds to see if anybody wants to consider this. I know a lot of people like to get deals and stuff, and you want deep discounts and everything. But guys, this money's going to go to charity, so you're doing a good thing and you're helping out people that are in need through your purchase.
Yeah, that's right. Gills, freaking print run on the books was low as hell. He's saying it right there. Cover A alone was on like 15,000 copies. Yep.
Yeah. No, I knew IDW and Turtles was going to have a low print run because my shop, I hardly see shops more than like 3 copies.
Uh-huh.
All right. So if anybody's interested later, if you watch this on the rewind, it's all good. Hit up Gills. He's in the chat. He's willing to donate this to charity. So we will actually move it along to TacomaComics because he's next. Let me stop sharing my screen. All right, Tacoma, it's all yours, man. I got to step away just for a second, guys.
The last box worked well. This box is 150. 50 books, that's $3 a book. Some of these are worth a lot more than $3. First person to type 150 that's shipped gets the box. Let's go. Punisher #1. That is a pretty clean cover. Excuse me. That's in there. Punisher #3. That's in there. Punisher #5 and 7. These are not in the best condition. These are newsstands. These are not as nice as the one in the 3. Nightwing, New 52 #1. That is second print. Birds of Prey #1. That is the first print from the New 52. That is the Art Germ cover for #11. Spawn #2, another newsstand Spawn. This one has 2 microscopic ticks and 1 minuscule tear, probably like a 9.2, 9.0, 9.4, something like that. I don't know. I don't grade. Spawn Bible. That's a pretty hard book to find. First Jessica Priest, Curse of the Spawn. What is this? This is Violator #1. First Black Brothers. There's the first Capullo. Is it? No, it's not first. First cameo of the Redeemer. First major veil. This is the first Capullo art. 150 bucks. Anybody drop it, you get the whole thing. Doesn't matter what point I'm up to. First Tremor. Spawn 27. First Curse. First New Redeemer. Spawn 30. What is 31? Spawn 55. First Commander Spawn suit. Aquaman #1, that is the first appearance of the Trench. New 52, that is first print. You all know Wildcats, Jim Lee. Boom, 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 shiny, shiny. First appearance of Crush, Teen Titans Annual or Special #1. First Old Lady Harley, Gang of Harleys #1. This is the first Justice League Future Children team. First appearance of Hunter Prince, Justice League 26. This is the last issue of Harbinger. Is that a newsstand? No, it's not a newsstand. It's direct sale, but very, very hard to find. This is the first appearance of Starling in, it's Birds of Prey #1 from New 52. This is the first cameo and first appearance of Sana, who is Han Solo's wife, maybe making an appearance. Here's an early Michael Turner, Witchblade #9, just a beautiful freaking cover. Here is We Stand on Guard, still optioned by Brian K. Vaughan. Mighty Thor #6, first Black Baldolf. I don't know if I said that right. I can't remember what's in Mighty Avengers. It's a team up of different Avengers, and there's something else in there. First Blade as Super Blade or something, or Spider Blade. Darker Image #1. So that's first Max, first Blood Wolf, first Death Blow. Is that another copy of that? I guess you get 2 copies of that in there. Pit #1, first appearance of Pit, I believe. Violator #1, I think it's the second copy of Violator #1 in there. Youngblood #2, first appearance of Prophet. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, first person to type 150 in the chat scoops up the box. There's 50 comics in the box. That's $3 a book. Mr. Miracle #1, third printing. What else we got here? Oh, She Said Destroy #1. Origin of Nebula, Warlock and the Infinity Watch #9. Jenny Frison art on Wonder Woman. And Joshua Middleton, little couple Batgirl covers here. Oh, sorry. There's some more Batgirl covers somewhere. That's Wolverine. This one you can see above the E there. It's a little faded. Not as perfect. Not New 52, but before 52, Superboy #1, whatever, I think 1990, 94.
Mm-hmm.
Angela Asgard's Assassin #1, another copy of that. Not another copy in this box. I've sold a copy earlier today. Incognito #1, Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. To go along with that, it should have the fade out. Boom. And then we've got Motor Girl. Terry Moore said he's working on this for TV. Motor Girl #1. Great read if you haven't read Motor Girl. This is coming out next spring on Sci-Fi. Vagrant Queen by Magdalene Visaggio. That is not option. That is actually coming out. Another first full appearance of Godspeed. I can't remember what this one. This is the first Simon Baz and first something else. This is the Free Comic Book Day New 52. And we got another copy of Kill or Be Killed in #1. We've got Action Comics #1. This is not a newsstand. If it's killing you guys, just drop that 150. First Nova, but clearly there's a problem here. First Squirrel Girl. This has less of a problem, but down here,
Wow. Yeah.
smushed. And I think, it's not the spine, is it? Yeah, there's a tick or two. So these are like lower grade copies. I mean, they're not like low grade, Golden Age books, but for modern books or copper, whatever, Bronze Age, there's a few issues on those too.
Yeah, it still looks VF.
VF probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, except if you look, I don't know, is it still VF with that mush down there? There was 3 freaking price stickers I had to take off of this one. So
Yeah, that could actually be cleaned up.
Maybe. I'm not. You're the expert. I can do that. This is the first appearance of Sword, but for modern book, this is a newsstand.
Mm-hmm.
But it's ticked to hell because some kid, probably like I used to, put the comics in his hand, wrapped it around the bicycle handlebars. Vroom. Green Lantern #1, New 52. Suicide Squad #1, second print from New 52. And you all remember Sleepwalker, right? Sleepwalker #2, first appearance of 8 Ball, that much sought after comic. So, ladies and gentlemen, the comics are almost sliding off the top of the box. That is 50 comics, $150 shipped. I know you're thinking about it, and I can fit a little Pez in there. I can fit some Yo MTV rap cards in there. Gorilla says, damn, people want it.
All right, Gills. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we'll give people just a minute to think about it, and then we'll move on. That's a lot of books. 150. What is that? Like $3 a book.
$3.
Some recognizable keys. First Squirrel Girl that was in there. That's still a hot book.
Yeah.
For reasons that I can't explain, but
ask the kids, man. All my students, that's what they read. And the trade paperbacks and the like reprinted editions. I'll tell you what, 140, and that's as low as I'm going to go on that. I'll let that ruminate for a minute, and then those books are going back on IG for bits and pieces, dribs and drabs. 140.
that's free shipping, right?
That's included. Shipping included there. Yep.
Okay. $140, guys. 50 comics. 50 comics. Couple of recognizable keys by me. I'm not too experienced in the comic book game. Some of the other stuff I'm not really too familiar with, some newsstand stuff. But if anybody's interested, or if you watch this on the rewind, I'm pretty sure you could hit up TacomaComics on Instagram. And
individuals if nobody wants the box, but trying to sell them one at a time just takes forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I understand, Ben. I'm doing it to avoid that. It's all good. It's all good, man. All right, let's move on. People can watch this. They can shoot offers. They can hit it up in a few minutes. They ain't going anywhere. It's Sunday night.
All right. So who is next? Is it Thoro? Yeah, I think Thoro's next. If Thoro's still around, might have to kind of go on over to Game Swappers. Game Swappers, you ready, man?
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. This is a combination of J. Scott Campbell lovers, Wolverine lovers, and rarity lovers. This is a starting bid is $100 on this one. This is Return of Wolverine, #1. It is signed by J. Scott Campbell. And this is the actual artist proof one. So it's not the one that they like 3,000 of. This is only a 300 made.
Oh, wow.
And this is a low number. This is 63 out of 300. It does have the sticker on the back. And it also glows in the dark.
Really?
This glows in the dark. You can check eBay listings right now. I'm starting this at half of what it goes for, what they sold for.
Dang.
So starting bid is $100, $8 shipping.
Okay, so guys, this is an artist proof signed by J. Scott Campbell. Only 300 of these. A low number, 62. Game Swappers is currently starting this off at about half of what it retails for. So I think some people are going to want to research this, look it up, but we'll definitely give everybody some time because that's pretty special in my opinion. I've never seen anything like this. I've seen the cover, but I've never even seen an artist proof before. So starting bid, guys, is going to be $100 plus $8 shipping. Artist proof, only 300 of these, signed by J. Scott Campbell. Pretty rare book, low number 62. Yeah, go ahead and think about it, Grove Rod.
Yeah, let me show the picture quick.
Okay.
Let's see.
It is a glow in the dark Gorilla Rod.
Here it is. So this is the picture of it actually glow. It was glow in the dark.
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty sweet. Dang. Starting bid metaphorical is $100 plus $8 shipping. That's half of what it's retailing for right now.
Like I said, do your research on it. And this one, I chose this one because I actually have a bunch of these. I'm crazy at his booth at Comic-Con. Let me show you guys. I went crazy and I bought a bunch of them. But yeah, this is the only one I'm gonna start at I'm only gonna sell one starting at $100. And if it matters, if anybody bids, I'll let you choose the numbers you want. I mean, I have 226, 244, 184, 263, and 290. I was trying to get 300, but they didn't have any.
Yeah, I missed out on that one. I had no idea even J. Scott Campbell even did that cover. Mother of God.
Yeah, because
you can't just turn your lights off so you can see it glow in the dark.
I know. I went to the Campbell booth, and then what they had a 9.8, you know, at like 1,000. I'm like, maybe I'll buy a bunch of these and then I'll have them graded. But it didn't, you know, it didn't work out. So I was like, eh.
Yeah, it's kind of tough trying to feel out what people want. You know, you never know what people may or may not want. I've seen this book, but the rarities might be a little tricky. I know even Thoro has some really good rare stuff, and I think he has trouble sometimes moving them. I'm gonna give him just a few more seconds, guys. He's starting this off at half of retail. It's signed by J. Scott Campbell. It is a rare artist proof 300 count. This is number 62 of 300. It's a glow in the dark cover. Really cool cover, by the way. Starting bid is $100 plus $8 shipping. And if nobody's interested now and you're interested later after watching this, you can just hit up myself or Game Swappers on Instagram. But this is a really cool cover.
Gorilla Grodd.
All right, I guess we'll starting bid Dark Ranger is $100. It's just a rare artist proof signed by J. Scott Campbell. There's only 300 of these out there. This one is number 62 of 300, and
60,
it also glows in the dark.
63.
Oh, 63. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
63. So that's the starting bid. What's that?
Dark Ranger said he was away for a second. You want to know what the starting bid was?
Oh, 100.
Yeah, 100 plus $8 shipping.
There's a cool sticker. I mean, I know it doesn't really mean much to people, but you know.
All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll move it along. If anybody's interested later, just hit him up. Hit up Game Swappers or myself. Game Swappers is always on Instagram. So if anybody's interested, just hit him up. Thoro, is Thoro ready or no? Thoro, you ready, bro? I don't think he is. All right, so let me see here. Okay. All right, so I guess this is the last round. I'm gonna wait for a little while for Thoro because I want Thoro to finish his last round if he can. Let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got a 9-issue Transformers lot. They're mostly reader copies. There's only maybe a couple that are like near mint, but we'll start this off at $9, $8 shipping, and it's going to be Transformers number 29. Newsstand. Transformers number 32. It's kind of random, but it's from the first series. This one is actually in really nice shape. Transformers 38. Just $1 a piece plus $8 shipping. Transformers number 40. Transformers number 42. Transformers number 65. Transformers number 69. Yeah. So I got 69, 70, and 71. It'll be $1 a piece, $9 plus $8 shipping, just because there's so many of them. If I can find something extra to throw in there, I will. Yeah, you're right, Dark Ranger. I just found this out today. Here's number 71. Once you get into like here and low and on up, the print run gets really, really small. So $1 a piece plus $8 shipping. Transformers number 78, 71, number 70. These are mostly reader copies, guys, but for $1 a piece. Transformers number 69. Transformers number 65. Transformers number 42. Number 40. Number 38. I guess there's not a lot of people interested. I know you probably have to be like 40 years and older to really maybe appreciate the 80s version of Transformers. Number 32. But I just love this stuff so much. These are just a lot of extra copies that I had. I have a pretty big run, second run that I'm working on, but I'm not ready to put those up for sale. And here's number 29. These are just like the triples of what I have, but for $1 a piece. If anybody's interested, I'll go through them one more time. Number 29, starting bid is $9, and it's going to be $8 shipping, but I'll throw in some extra stuff. 32. What number in the 70s? I think 70 and 71 is what I have, but they're reader copies for the most part. Here's 38. Here's 40. Here's 42. So really for $17, you get 9 copies. Here's 65. Here's 69. Here's 70. And here's 71. Here's the last one. This is more like a VF plus copy. No, they're not keys that I know. I mean, the thing about Transformers is there's a lot of first appearances of a lot of different Transformers, but I don't know what these are right now. I would have to like look at them on a CGC banner or something like that. Appreciate it, WhoDat. Because you get like I actually think this one might be like the first aerial bots. So there's a lot of first appearances throughout Transformers because they didn't introduce all the Transformers in one issue. But I think a lot of people typically want like the number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and like that's it, or like the last one, number 88 in high grade. But you have to appreciate Transformers. You have to be a Transformers lover to really appreciate these, in my opinion. If you kind of grew up in the 80s, liking Transformers, you'll like these, and they're reader copies. I mean, not everything has to be near mint, right? You're not getting everything graded. Even if these were near mint, they're just filler copies. They're not really worth anything. But it's just for people who love Transformers. So this will be the last time I'll cycle through since I got a bid. Appreciate it, WhoDat. Number 42. Like I said, I'll throw in some extra stuff. I'm just looking to kind of get rid of. These are my triples that I'm trying to get rid of. And just keep in mind, guys, this is the last round. We'll see if Thoro is able to hop on to do one last round. If not, we'll wrap it up. Number 70. And the last one, number 71. I'm trying to complete 1 through 88. I think I'm about 20 issues shy. But yeah, so appreciate it, WhoDat. Just send $17 to strictlycomix at Gmail. Is Thoro still around, or is he still away, you think? Thoro, you there, bro? All right. I'll wait for Thoro for a little bit, but you guys are more than welcome to sell one more thing, if you guys want to. I don't really have anything else right now. It's totally up to you. Tacoma, you were first, so if you have anything else, you're more than welcome to go next.
Yeah, I'll split that last massive lot into like a smaller chunk that people might want to bid on. Just give me 2 secs. I wasn't anticipating another sale, but they've been doing all right for me so far. So we'll throw some more spawn out there. Like I said, give me 1 second and I'll
Okay.
pull it together.
While he's doing that, guys, give us a like if you haven't already. I don't even know how many likes we got, but I know I was trying to get up to 100. I'm so thankful and grateful for you guys. I really, really, really appreciate it. Let me see here. So we got 95. Oh, somebody want to give us 5 thumbs down, so whatever. But if you guys want to give me 5 more thumbs up, that'd be great. If not, we'll move it along to TacomaComics.
I'm good. Just going to put these in order because I got OCD.
Okay. What about you, GameStoppers? You got anything else?
Yeah, I got something to throw.
Okay, go ahead.
Starting bid $5. Batman Family #1: The Origin of Batman. This is about like a 7.5. Can use some pressing, but starting bid at $5. This is the Batman Family #1: Origin of Batman.
You said $5. Okay, so the bids are coming in. Comic Phantom at 5. He's the first one. All right, so Dark Ranger at 10. Comic Phantom at 12. Okay, so I see Dark Ranger at 15, and then Comic Phantom comes back at 16.
The condition's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be like a 7.5. Just on the safe side. It does need some, some pressing, but like I said, everything I put up that's silver, bronze, I say needs pressing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Comic Fan's a high bidder at 16. It looks like it's just between a couple of people. Dark Ranger comes in at 20. Comic Phantom at 21. All right, so Dark Ranger folds. So we'll say going once real quick to Comic Phantom, just to give anybody else an opportunity to come in. High bidder right now is Comic Phantom at 21. Going once to you, Comic Phantom. He really wants it, huh? Going twice to Comic Phantom for $21. Does anybody want to go 22 or no? All right. I guess we'll say sold, right?
That's right. Comic Phantom, just send 21. Because you have priority mail shipping already.
Okay. All right. So unless Thoro comes back, you're going to end it for us, Tacoma.
All right. Sounds good. So I went through that last box and I smalled it down because people seem to like Spawn. So I got another Spawn lot with a little bit of Punisher in here because they seem like the same character to me in certain ways. Just going to try to close the door, but my dog's sitting in the doorway. So you might hear a little bit of Spider-Verse coming from the other room. All right. So $8 shipping. We'll do a $10 starting bid. Spawn number 2. This is a newsstand. The second Spawn 2 newsstand. Pretty clean spine there. Looking really nice for a newsstand that is hard to get. We got that Spawn Bible. This kind of tells about the history of Spawn and gives you like the who's who in the Marvel Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Curse of the Spawn. This is the first appearance of Jessica Priest. Violator number 1. This is all of his brothers. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm not going to name them.
Okay, that was a good read.
Yeah. We got the first cameo of the Redeemer, first major veil, and this is the first Greg Capullo art on Spawn. This is Spawn number 16.
Mm-hmm. Jeff M at 10.
All right, this is Spawn number 25. This is the first Tremor. There is one tick on the spine somewhere in this one. Spawn 27, first appearance of the Curse. This has a crinkle on the back and some fingerprints on that black there somewhere. And Spawn number 31, the first appearance of the new Redeemer. So $10, and if we get up to 20, I got some other books to throw in there.
Was that number 2 the only newsstand?
Yeah, that's the only newsstand there.
Yeah, that's worth 10 by itself all day.
You got it.
Sean Richards at 15.
All right.
Jeff M at 20.
Oh, well, $20. I was going to say we'll add this one here.
Okay.
There's tiny ticks on this, but not. I don't even know if you can see them. I can see. Yeah, you can see a few of them. Not a lot though. And they're soup. They're less than a millimeter. What are we at? 20. At 30, we'll add Punisher 2099. Number 1, and this one again is like most of my stuff, super clean. I think there's one up there. Yeah, just about a ½ inch below the staple. There's a microscopic one.
Sean Richards at 25.
All right. At 30, that 2099 will be there, but for 25, this is what we got so far. I don't know if Jessica Priest was in the last one movie or will be in the next one because I ain't seen it. But I know Violator was.
Yeah, Todd's still trying to raise money to get that reboot put out.
Yeah. Well,
Jeff M at 30.
There you go. I ain't giving him any of my money, but good luck, Todd.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be good.
This is not a charity for Todd.
All right.
It's a charity for me, my Miss Marvel #2 Jorge Nina variant.
No, he put out a Kickstarter, I think.
Oh, yeah?
To raise money because I guess the people that were putting up money, Sean Richards at 35, the people that put up the money to do the Spawn reboot, they wanted to basically take control of how it was done.
Oh, yeah. No. I like when artists want to keep their vision pure, but on the other hand, sometimes you just want to see the damn movie. So.
Yeah, Todd wants everything dark, and
yeah,
with the MCU and everything is just too not as dark.
It always ends on a good note.
Yeah. Jeff M at 36.
Nice, Jeff. Yeah, this newsstand is a real nice. I wish I could find a #1 newsstand, but that ain't happening.
I didn't know, the newsstands were going to do really well because I got some actually for sale in my box. I'm not going to pull them out now, but I got probably 3 or 4 newsstand copies.
Thank you, Sean.
Yep, Sean's at 40.
That's just great art, man. I love that. Like, yeah, the bazooka's in line with his legs. It's nice symmetry there. I don't know much about the 2099 stuff, but the Punisher one looks cool. Ooh, 45. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah. I don't know what's more out of here, the 2099 or the Marvel Ultimate Universe, but we both got some craziness going on. 50, Sean Richards wants something in there, man. I appreciate it.
Making a comeback.
And, if you guys spend over $50, I always put in for the extra insurance, and I pay for that myself because I appreciate people putting out their money there. I gotten smart now, and I got my account with the USPS.com, so I'm printing off the labels as the bids are coming in. Everything that people bought for me tonight will be shipped out tomorrow. Jeff folds, so I think we can give this to Sean Richards after like a 30-second countdown.
Mm-hmm.
We're expecting snow, and snow in Tacoma is not like snow in New York. A couple inches, and they'll delay school tomorrow. A couple more inches, and they'll close school tomorrow. But I should be able to get all my boxes out and all my shipping out tomorrow to the post office. I don't think the snow is gonna be too bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you got some fair warning here. Sean Richards has this slot at 50, going once, going twice. Sean, thank you very much. My PayPal information is in the chat, and I think you know that because you've bought from me before. And I'll remember you like signature confirmation because you had that issue with people jacking your stuff via last year. So I'll make sure I add that for you. Just put in the extra $2-3, whatever it is. So 58 plus the signature confirmation. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, so last call to Thoro.
Dude, I had to help out with my daughter, but I don't have anything else. So because I didn't have enough time to be able to look, I had to go change diapers, and she was getting out of hand right now. So I had to go put her in the bed. But,
no problem.
So my apologies.
No, it's all good, man. We worked it out. It's all good. So what we'll do is we'll just go down the panel, final thoughts and shout outs. We'll start out with I guess to Game Swappers. He's right here to my left. Game Swappers, you want to give your final thoughts and shout outs, bro?
Thank you, Strictly. I really appreciate you letting me join in for the first time. And thank you for everybody that bought something. Thank you for everybody that just came just for laughs, just to show up to the panel. Thank you guys. And again, thank you.
Yeah.
Also, guys, don't forget, if you guys have Instagram, don't forget to follow my claim sale page, which is called Game Swappers Want Your Money. I'm going to be putting up a lot of these books, a lot of books that I have up for best offer. And yeah, that's about it. So next.
All right, cool. Yeah, thanks for joining us, man. It was good to have you on for the first time. Thoro, what about you, bro?
Sir, man, nothing. I just want to thank everybody for buying this stuff from me today. All that stuff, like I said, is going to be donated to Puerto Rico and Australia. Make sure Tuesday, guys, go and watch my homeboys, home of the New York Warriors. They got an auction at 10 p.m. Eastern time. I myself hold auctions on my channel. I keep it Thoro Comics. This Saturday is going to be held, though, on Big Lion Cat's 646's channel. Make sure you guys sub up. Hit that notification button. That way, whenever any of these things pop up. Other than that, Strictly Comics, man. Good to see you for 2020, my brother. Stay blessed. And as always, man, like I always like to say, keep it real, keep it you. As always, keep it thorough. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the week.
All right, great. TacomaComics, what about you, man? Final thoughts and shout outs.
Yo, man, this has been an awesome auction. I'm looking at the time right now. It's 3 hours and 40 minutes. We got through 5 rounds each, and that's, I've been on auctions where you don't get through 5 rounds in 3.5 hours. You keep going and going. So I appreciate the way you run things. Appreciate everybody in the chat, Game Swappers and Thoro. My hat's off to you guys. I just had a blast, and I got rid of some comics. I got money. I can go buy some more comics, and it just keeps going round and round like that.
Yeah, no, we would definitely do more rounds, but we usually have 2 more people, and to be honest with you, I can't really find anything right now to go grab, and I mean I could, but something's telling me that we should just wrap it up for tonight. So
yeah, it's good spot to end it.
Yeah, I appreciate you jumping on, man. I was happy that you were able to jump on with us. For me, just thank you everybody in the chat. I'm not even going to start naming everybody. I want to thank you guys for getting us up to 100 likes. I really appreciate that. I will be, let me see here. I meant to mention that I'm not going to do that right now. But anyways, just check us out, next Sunday. I'll put out a preview video as always on like Sunday morning or Saturday about what we're going to do. And then of course, new comic books on Wednesday, but make sure you sub everybody up. Just like what Thoro said, he does auctions. New York Warriors, they do auctions. Big Lion Cat does auctions. So a lot of auctions popping off here on the YouTube. So with that being said, everybody, you have a great, great night. And we will see you on everybody else's channel throughout the week, everybody. Take care, everyone. Bye.
For real, y'all. Peace out, y'all.